start this streamy ding. The stream ding. Stream ding dillo. How's it going?
D&D today?
Are we playing
All right.
D&D today? Oh my
So
god.
it's over.
Playing
No.
Cards Against Humanity.
Everybody get
okay.
out.
I'd be up for that. Let's go.
If you're gonna be these people to me, look, this is hard enough for me, okay? I go into this every week like, oh god, I'm not prepared enough. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cry.
Don't
And
worry,
then-
everyone else is thinking the same thing.
Well, that makes me feel better. Okay. So how you guys doing today?
Doing.
It's a brand new day.
Aside from the aforementioned anxiety that accompanies every game that we all feel.
Okay. Hold on. Let me get my synopsis together so that
Oh, I don't have to zoom out on this computer. It's beautiful.
Let me get my synopsis together so that I can tell everybody what happened, what went down, who got dead, and all that stuff. Just go to the top of this document.
Before I forget, who was it who had their max HP increased in the last session?
It doesn't matter, it's gone now.
I know, that's because I just updated mine. I don't know
It
if
was
anyone
you, it was Ruffle, and Phil.
Okay.
Okay.
Babe, did you already do yours?
Was that a permanent increase in
No,
HP? Or-
that was
okay.
just for that one fight.
Temporary, yeah. No.
I'm pretty sure. No, you do not have 26 regular health. You're already at the right one.
Okay.
Okay, well, last time, the party was ambushed once again by the red behemoth they ran into when they first entered the marshlands. After some unwise words were thrown around, the party was beaten into submission and brought before Vladia, the self-appointed Red Queen, and broodmother of her own legion of mutant red dragons, the behemoth, and Serena's dragon-link companion. For her can't talk. For taking her daughter, Vladia intended to have the group tortured for the rest of their days as a punishment for thinking they could get away with stealing from her. Fortunately, Elizabeth Almos made a deal with Vladia that would save their lives. Her mansion, and all of her servants in exchange for letting the party work to pay off their trespasses against her and her brood. And after that, you guys got into a big slap fight with some manticores. They were manticores, not chimeras. Yeah, you slapped around a bunch of manticores. Some things were happening. An old lady almost got eaten. She's mad at people, and you were told
mysterious buffs.
They're mysterious buffs. Who's that about? And you were told you had 7 hours before you would show up for your first assignment in Dragon Camp. So how this will work is if you guys had anything you want to do during this downtime, you would have to take some time out of your rest. So you wouldn't get a full... If you decide to just sleep 7 hours, you'll get a full rest. If you just take 4 hours off, you could take a short rest, and you'd have 3 hours to do just anything else.
To clarify, it takes 4 hours to take a short rest?
Yes. Or 3. I don't know. Let's say 4. 4 this time. You just got done fighting.
Short rest was like an hour or two. What?
It is an hour, but I think it's for...
I don't think you
rest
guys
in
have
this
slept in, like...
environment.
I don't think you people have slept in, like, 2 days, so... Like, having actual sleep. You know?
Face
done.
Smasher tries to go
Chill
find
out and,
Magnificence and probably passes out in her stall.
Okay.
Ruffle's a very sleepy bird, so...
So, I figured you would do that. Let me write that down. Face Smashy wants to meet
He's cuddling with a horny horse.
horse. Is there anything else anyone else wanted to do, just in case they overlap?
I had an idea, but
Okay.
Okay,
Jericho?
well, yeah, Joe probably takes, like, a nap, like, for a couple hours, so that she can just recover what little HP she's missing, because she didn't get into shit last time. And then, after that, she's gonna try and buddy up, actually, with some of the, like, monster people, creature things, living in their mansion now.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
the negotiator works on her magics.
so,
Who
yeah.
wants to
Yeah.
buddy with dram guns.
Yeah, I guess, because they're not really dragon things. Drugans.
Other dragons are just mutants.
Okay, mutant dragons. Alright, fair enough.
Anyone else?
I mean, Chirir didn't even get scratched in the last fight, so maybe like a short rest for the wild shape.
Okay. Was there anything you wanted to do other than that?
Can I go buy something?
Yeah, you could go and look to go buy something. Sure, let's just write that down. Sure, wanna buy a thing. Anyone else?
Wait, we can actually do shopping, or
If you want to.
only got 150 gold, so unless you allow me to get cutlasses from the Almost family.
I mean, I can work something out for that.
Maybe something stronger than a rapier, though. I don't know.
There are no dex weapons stronger than a rapier.
No, I mean +1.
I don't. I mean, hey, I mean, may the dice forever be in your favor.
Alright.
And that's Ruffle and Serena. Do you have any ideas of what you want to do?
I sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ruffle taking full advantage of the fact that he gets to sleep in rich people beds. This is like fuck y'all, I'm out.
I like that
Sleep
that's
shut
an
up.
option for Face Smasher, and he's like, I'm going to sleep in a horse stall. That sounds better.
Dude, I respect Face Smasher.
Serena, was there anything you want to do?
I'm gonna go sneak around a house and see if I can find something useful.
So you're just snooping. Just general
Basically.
snooping. Making like a Scooby. Actually, that's more meddling. Are you planning on meddling?
Meddling in what way?
Like in a Scooby-Doo way, like being a meddling kid.
I would. Yeah, I suppose this would be considered meddling.
Okay.
Every time you say that word, I like keep perking up, going like, "Are they saying me? Are they saying my name?" Like,
No.
We keep paging.
Excuse.
Okay, so I guess you're just snooping about. Do any of these mate in the horse? In birds or dragons? Shouldn't a bad thing. Snoop. Okay. Let's go into the order of what everybody said. I have a little I kind of figured that this would be what you guys would want to do, so I had a little something planned out for everybody. Let's start with Face Smasher.
Yeah.
You take a little break after having a very, very, very long day, and you decide to go on outside of the just out of the guest room, around the just around the back into the area where all the horses and things are kept. And you know from the times that you've been here after your first job that obviously the one that belongs to Magnificence is the one that's covered in all the fey vines and glowing flowers that were also growing in his cell from the shepherd's dungeon. And you walk inside. There's really there's no dragons or anything around. There's really nobody around. You open the thing and you see him just kind of hanging out, sleeping in his, I don't know, what do horses sleep in? Poop?
Stall. Stall.
They usually stand up
Yeah.
to sleep.
Really?
Yeah.
But
Weird.
in paintings and shit,
Sometimes-
they always have unicorns gracefully laid out on the ground. So
If I was
I'm
to
sure
walk
that
out
they-
my door right now, I would see 5 horses, actually. in
We
their
will speak
stalls.
about this later. I will just go with the fact that it's not very magnificent to see a horse just kind of standing there just sleeping. That's right. I mean, I know horses are fucking dumb, but like, I'm trying to make it look pretty and shit. So he's
They'll lay down.
he's in a bed of flowers that he's grown, and he's just like, there's like a little beam of moonlight that he has created for himself to look even more beautiful. And he perks up and he sees his goodest, bestest buddy in the whole world, and his like ears perk up, and he like quickly jumps to his feet, and he starts like trotting over to you.
Face Smasher probably has some sort of thing he does every time, so he probably just holds out his hand and like lets him sniff it a little bit, and just kind of like gently pets him, and just kind of ends up walking over and into the stall and tries to sit down and get cuddly.
So you hold out your hand to kind of gesture him over, and I mean, at this point, he's just kind of like, "This is my boy. This is my boy. I know my boy. You don't have to. You ain't got to put your hand out for nothing." But he walks over to you, and he suddenly stops and slows down, and he kind of like looks you up and down, and then he kind of like backs up, and his look of "this is my boy" has gone to "what the fuck is this?"
Oh no.
Oh no.
And there's sort of like a trembling, not from fear, but more of kind of like on the verge of breaking down in emotions.
Oh no.
Face Smasher whimpers a little bit and kind of steps closer.
He continues to kind of back away from you, kind of this time he's getting a little bit kind of like, all right, no, don't stop. Like that kind of animal, just like, okay, you've reached you stop now. Don't, not today.
I'd like to roll a handle animal.
Please do. Do it with advantage.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, good. Thank you for making this not okay. So he's kind of up in this corner and kind of like really freaked out, and you're like, "No, hey bud, it's me. You know, it's your boy Face Smasher. You know."
Oh, sorry.
And he stops, and his mood kind of softens a little bit, and as he looks you over, he's deciding like, okay, all right, I got you. And he walks over, and his horn begins to glow, and he starts moving it to touch it to your forehead. And then it stops glowing, and he kind of, like, thinks about it, and he backs off. And instead, he just kind of looks you in the eye, and a single tear starts to come out of it.
What the hell? Okay, I have something for this that I completely forgot. I want to start doing the ritual Speak with Animals.
Oh, shit!
Yeah,
oh, shit, you got the time to do it! Okay!
Yeah, I actually have the time.
Alright, so
he probably just, like, sits down, and it's just, like, one of his first times he's done it, but he's kind of, like, I would imagine the people of his, like, tribe have always had this, you know, thing they've done, and he's seen how it works.
You are treated...
And he's never done it before, but he wants to do it, so he's going to try the best he can.
You sit down, and you focus very hard, and you are treated to an hour-long presentation of holographic bears dancing around you. And then... you have
it only takes 10 minutes.
Oh, well, okay, it's a 10-minute, it's a short play about bears dancing around you, and your eyes open, and you see Magnificence not just as a horse, but as a brother.
Oh.
And these whole 10 minutes, he's just like, I don't know what's happening, but all right.
He's tripping balls laying on the ground in this horse stall. Okay, Face Smasher just kind of like, hi.
Heather! It's Magnificence!
God damn it,
this is what I sound like! What did you do to yourself?
What do you mean?
You're all glowy and evil and stuff!
He kind of like looks himself over. No.
No, don't try and pass this on me. This is a real problem. What did you do in the last week I saw you? You're all different.
I smashed Face.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's like
This
your whole
is like
monitor. Something's wrong.
He convey any of this.
There's all kinds of evil around you. What are you doing?
Oh my
I
god.
did jobs.
Who did you work for? Who did this to my precious boy?
I don't know. He just kind of like sobs a little bit. Like he doesn't know how to explain it at all, and he's just like, I was doing smashy things.
Commence to jiggling. No,
Is Chris in the chat?
Yes. Post a fucking jiggle, Billy. God, no. Magnificence kind of like looks at you as you obviously have no idea what is wrong. Why he suddenly sees an evil cloud of bad around you.
Oh my goodness.
And he kind of like looks down at the where the tear that came out of his eye dropped, and he like kind of like digs it out, and then from where that dropped, the tear has like hardened into a radiant pearl, and he like flicks it over to you. He's like, I don't know what's happened to you. Please keep this with you to ward off the evil.
Thank you, magnificence. And he takes it, and he's just kind of like this tiny little delicate pearl in his massive man-smashing hands. And he just kind of clutches it to his chest.
I'm worried about you.
I will do my best, magnificence.
Please, for me and Miss Elmos. She's very vulnerable. She tried to...
I will protect her.
What the...
Commence to jiggling.
I don't know how to... Okay, he starts jiggling about. Like, he doesn't know. This is the best he can do to try and cheer up the situation. He puts on he like casts magic on himself so he can see in the dark, and he just starts jiggling about, giving you a horse smile.
Face Smasher giggles a little bit. Just a little bit. He's still concerned. He doesn't, like... He really doesn't know how to comprehend the situation, so he doesn't know how to explain any of this to either Magnificence or the party at this point, or himself. So...
It's okay.
He just doesn't have it in him.
No, it's okay. Add the unicorn's tear to your inventory.
I just realized that Face Smasher is Lord Gloom. Check the Discord.
I will later. So that was weird. Was there anything else you wanted to talk to him about, or?
He basically is just gonna ask him if he can sleep in the stall with him and try to rest up to help protect Miss Almos. He
looks around like at what he did. It's like, I don't know if that's a good idea. After all, look at what you're doing to my house. And he like kind of gestures behind you, and all of the the vines and the flowers and everything have started to become decrepit and gray and dehydrated, and they've started to growing spikes and thorns, and like a fog is starting to roll into it from just out of nowhere, and the wood of the stable is starting to like creak, and a couple of mice are starting to like walk into the stall. Just all of this completely out of nowhere, and just from where you've been walking.
Jesus Christ. I thought you did that.
No, I do the green ones. You see, back there, you see, I made that bed in the light. No, I don't do this. I don't do this haunted house shit. That's not me.
Face Smasher walks to the other side of the room to like observe the changes.
As you move over there, just slowly, as if it's like growing out from your footsteps, the gray and decrepit and death starts to affect the like grass and the vines and the flowers, and any of the like the fey insects and stuff are slowly starting to like fall from the air, and they slowly like turn over and die.
He tries outrunning it in circles.
Okay, you do that, and you're now just getting all this death everywhere, and he's just like, no,
He's juking all over the place, trying to like get away from it. Like,
I think this is coming from you. It's on you. Stop! I'm gonna have to redo all this. You're making it worse. Please stop! I'm gonna need a new house. As you continue to do it, the wood in the thing just gives out, and the entire like the top of the stable just kind of falls down, and you like kind of dig your way out the top, and Magnificence is kind of out the top, and he just kind of looks at you just like, I think maybe you should go sleep in a bed.
He Charlie Brown sad walks out of the room into the house.
Oh no!
And he doesn't quite know what a bed is, so he's probably just gonna find something that's kind of flat and just lay down.
Oh!
If he comes to Jericho, he'll tell him that big fluffy thing, bed.
I'm so sorry. That wasn't so. It was supposed to
You
end
monster!
with the vines. You're the one who got it everywhere! I'm sad now! Oh, man!
Oh my god.
Oh.
You should know better than giving him such power.
I'll
Shit.
get you on first, buddy. We'll punch that vampire together. I don't like
Oh.
vampires.
Okay, well, next,
Fuck.
we join Joe. She took a short rest, and being the social monarch butterfly that she is, has decided it's time to break bread with the enemy, and or not even enemy. And you go out kind of like looking for any of the dragons that will give you the time. And most of these dragons are just kind of like keeping to themselves. Like they're all kind of like talking amongst themselves. They don't really look at you when you try and like say hi to them. They're not really paying attention to you. Until you go out into one of the lawns. Actually, let's say just the courtyard again. And you see the two dragons that brought you here. The big one and the little impish one with the freaky eyes. And the two of them are like drawn in a coloring book. Or like one of them is, the other one's just watching. And the little one kind of sees you and she's like, "Ooh, look who's coming. It's the big stinky one.
Yep, that's me.
Why did you lose your way? Do you need us to beat you up and fly you back to your bed?"
No. And I like look down at the coloring book they've got, and I'm like, "Hey, what you got there?"
Nothing. And she like closes it, and the bigger one's kind of like, "But I want to look at it."
Oh, hey now, come on.
No, it's not. It's not for you. You're not allowed to see it. Go away.
All right, well, how about a trade then?
What do you got?
How about if I sing you a song, I get to see what you drawn there.
It better be good. And she like gets up on top of the big one. The big one doesn't want to look at you in the eyes, but he's interested in hearing what you have to play, and he kind of like turns to the side, but he like folds his arms and kind of shoves his nose into it.
Okay. Let's see. I think I've got one here for just performances. Okay. Right. So, yeah, I get out my banjo and I start to sing a lovely song to them. Oh, the captain loved the ladies, but he got himself a wife. Now he's wishing he was fishing, but he's on the hook for life. Now I know I should not on her, but he drowned her in the water, and then a flounder downed her, and that's why they never found her. But the captain found another. Her lovely name was Heather, but Heather was a mermaid of the sea, and it was actually a he. So the captain married a merman and swam away from this land, but Heather got peckish and ate the captain's flesh. So sailors, sail straight, kiss your wife and lead a good life, for Heather waits beneath the waves to lead the wicked to their graves. And then I guess I roll performance to see if they like it or not.
roll it with the advantage, because you actually hit a couple of notes that they like.
Was it the flesh-eating part?
I guess it went okay.
Is that good?
14. That's okay. I mean, you kind of, her eyes are, she like during the thing, like in the beginning, she was kind of like trying to fuck with you by like making her weird eyes like look in different directions. But you got, after like you got to the part where the man married a merman and then died, she like, they kind of like perked up. The part where Heather got eaten by a flounder or something they didn't like, but then they're like, the old man died?
That's right.
Oh, he got eaten?
That's correct.
And the old lady, was she pretty?
As pretty as mermaids are. Pretty in that good monstrous way, you know?
Was
Super awesome looking.
Was her life way better than the old man's?
Oh, heck yeah.
Did the man suffer when he died? Did he?
Yeah. Yeah, and not only that, she's a strong, confident mermaid man lady that went on to go and kill off a bunch of other similar awful dudes. It was awesome.
And she starts like doing a little happy dance and swinging her hands, and she's like, "This is way better than a comic book. This is way better than a coloring book." Okay, you can look at it, but you have to sing us another song, and it has to be about someone's dad, and then the mom, and he's a really bad dad, and then he gets eaten by a big monster, and then the mom makes a whole bunch of money, and she has lots of kids, and they're all really happy, and they're really cool, and they get to eat candy all day, and she like sits back down, looking patiently at you, or impatiently, and like the bigger one has like. He kind of moves his head out of it because he kind of liked the song too. Mm-hmm. And he's now kind of he's not looking you directly in the eye or in the face, but he's just kind of looking you like over your shoulder.
Alright. You get out the banjo again, then I have to make one up completely, I guess. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Shit. 1 sec. Alright. Fuck. Okay.
Here's a monstrous mermaid.
Oh, you have a picture? Cool, great. Okay.
Come on.
Alright. Mama's a good mama, but dad's a bad dad. So mama did what any good mama would do, and killed that bad dad monster. So when he was sleeping, she woke his ass up with a beating, and now he's not around no more, but we don't have to wash no dirty floors, 'cause mama's super rich, and now we're living life to the fullest, without evil fucking stupid dad.
Don't even roll performance.
Bravo.
You could just like, you could like William Shatner that and just been like, he's a good mom. Bad dad. Died in a fire. Mom's rich. Lots of money. Became the president. Like me. Barack Obama, apparently.
When can we buy your album?
Talking and walking. I'm also Christopher Walken. I'm a horrible fusion of William Shatner, Barack Obama, and Christopher
And my
Walken.
cursed existence.
And my album drops this Thursday. Pick it up. It's gonna be great. No, this whole time the two of them are just like, oh my god! This is the best story I've ever heard! And she tears out the back blank page from the coloring book, and she gives the rest of the pages to you, and she puts it down on the ground, and she starts drawing like the characters in your song. Like she draws a mom who, she draws a mom, and she draws a dad, and she draws a bunch of little like kind of gross looking figures. And then the mother is, like, pulling the heart out of the dad. And the dad has, like, the sad I am dead face. And there's blood everywhere. And she's just giggling and laughing the whole time. And she shows it to you. It's like, look! It's your story! It's your story! You can have it! You can have it! It's so good! It's so good, isn't it?
Oh, you cut out a little bit.
She's
Put it
like,
on the fridge.
she's like, it's good! It's good! It's good, isn't it? Yeah, it's good! It's really great!
Yeah, no, this is great. You got all the details right, man, and you got his expression just perfect. Yeah,
Roll
wow.
investigation, actually. Because I want to see if you pick up on something.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's very much just as you saw before. It's just it's a child's drawing, and she's.
Can I ask her questions about it?
Oh, sure.
Okay. Oh, and did you draw yourself in this? Is that self-portrait down there? I like pointing to one of the like little squiggly kids in the picture.
No, her name is yes. And she's really pretty, and she's her mommy's favorite. And when the daddy died, she lifted his carcass all the way to the top of a hill, and he threw it off into a volcano because she's really strong and really pretty and really good.
Wow, that's super good. She sounds awesome.
And then the big one kind of like gets up and it looks over at you and it's just like, will you come and sing us more songs when you're done working?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
You will?
Yeah, look at you. You guys are the best kids. I'm like patting their heads. I'm like, yeah.
Okay, well, this is really awkward because one is like up to your face, and then the other one is like the size of a cat. So you have to you're like awkwardly
Joe's really
like
flexible.
yeah. But no, they're very enamored, and they're like, we're gonna get more stories. Oh, they should be really good, and they can't be boring, or we're gonna get more stories. And then they like the little one starts running around the circle. It's like, you need to know who our names, so you can call us, and then you can, when you're ready, and then you can tell us, right? Okay.
Yeah. Of course.
My name is Ryu Chris. I'm mommy's little Papillon. That's so you can call her, and she'll know, and she'll be very happy if you called me that. And then that's Orgrot, and he doesn't like talking to people, but do you like talking to her? And then he just kind of like gives you a nod while very sheepishly looking just kind of in your general direction. Yeah, he doesn't, he's socially he doesn't like looking at people, but that's okay, because he's really nice to me, and he'll be really nice to you, but you gotta keep singing us stories. And bring us candy. You have to bring us candy too, okay?
Done and done. Of course.
Okay, thank you, Grammy. And then she like hugs her leg and runs back into the house, and the big one kind of like nuzzles up against you and walks back into the house behind her. Was that good?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I take like the drawing and I carefully put it in with my stuff. I guess.
Hey, Krunk.
Yeah.
Can you spell out their names in Discord?
Oh,
Yeah. I think it was
I'll just do it. I'll do it in the chat. The little one
cool.
is. That's the little one.
Okay.
That's the big one.
Okay.
Okay.
So Ryu, Chris, and Orgrout.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Jareer.
Wait, what chat was this in?
Oh, it's in the D20 chat.
Roll 20.
The roll 20.
Oh, I
Right.
had the Discord open.
Jareer, you wanted to go out and buy things, right?
Yes.
Okay. So here's the thing. You went out trying to look for things, but you're not allowed to leave the mansion. When you tried to leave, you were kind of turned away by some of the other dragons that were guarding the whole area, and they're like, nah, sorry. But they're not mean to you or anything. They're just kind of like, nah, sorry, high mother's orders, and they just kind of like, yeah, we're sorry. But on your way out, as you walk back, you see that there are like in a kind of a tennis court, like, you know, those like big ass rich people tennis courts that have like 4 different fields on them. You see that there's a group of young dragons, young bipedal dragons, all of them looking weird in their own right, and then one like 7-foot one that is wearing plate armor, and he has an eye patch and little tiny wings that don't really look like they would work, and he is apparently training the younger dragons to fight and be good at doing their job. What's she gonna do?
I mean, I guess I've got time to kill, so I'll go, like, see what they're doing.
Okay. You kind of walk over, and he's, like, the bigger one is barking commands at the younger ones, and, the younger ones are doing their best to just kind of follow through with weapon training. And the big one just kind of, like, looks over his shoulder, and he sees you, and then he turns to the rest of the group, and he tells them to, you know, take 5. And he has this giant rounded spiked mace, and he puts it over his shoulder really dramatically, and he like kind of walks over to you with there's just a little hint of swagger in his walk, and he walks over and he puts the mace down, and he's just like, You must be from the group that we brought from the swamp, yes?
That's right.
Good. Sorry, I'm not much one for introductions. My name is Darrow. I am the head enforcer of the High Mother's armies. And he kind of like gives a little bit of a bow and looks to you, looking for your name.
I'm Chirir. How many people are in her army?
The vast numbers of the High Mother's armies are beyond your imagining. Unfortunately, we're spread thin. We come from 3 different continents, each one under her power. And, unfortunately, when we came here, we were short on staff. But I've pledged to train them hard and fierce to carry out her will, even in the smallest of numbers. And he kind of like gives a little bit of a flex, like in like a triumphant, like anime kind of pose. And then he looks down at you.
So are all the people here children, or?
They are newborns, but children to us are elderly, middle-aged, and strong. They're all very strong. They are not children. They're strong. Yes. Ha ha. Mm-hmm. So what are you doing here? What have you been up to?
Everybody just kind of they're killing some time before we have a job. What kind of things do you guys specialize in your amazing army?
Well, the High Mother's training is very, okay, hold on, we specialize in, fighting! Yes, we're really good at fighting! Did I already say fighting?
No.
Fighting! Yes, we're great at fighting! Excellent fighters, all of us. Proud, strong-blooded, fierce, fighting battlers. And his face is starting to, like, bloom. He's even redder than he already was. I mean, did you see I did a really cool kick back there. Did you see me do it?
I didn't. Can you do it again?
Ha! Can I do it again? Ha! Let me show you my power. And then hold on. I don't have a shape for him, so I'll just use let me just do a bit of a roll for, what do they got for strength? I'll just roll a 20 plus an adult red dragon strength.
Oh god, an adult red dragon strength?
They're red
plus, drakes. Oh my god, these things are so fucking strong. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So he wasn't bluffing.
Hold on.
Let's try young red dragon.
Oh, no, he's definitely an adult. Yeah, he does it. It's not as cool as he said it was, but it's pretty sick. He does like a pretty sick like flip kick. He's just like, see, that was pretty sweet. Yeah, I've been practicing it a lot. I mean, I'm pretty sure a young dragonling like yourself could do that pretty good. Maybe better. I mean, what brood do you belong to, by the way?
Hey, Krunk.
Yeah.
Is he like blushing and like hitting on her?
I don't think you're in the situation. Maybe you should wait. Maybe you should wait to find your own big hunk of red dragon, okay?
All right.
Hey, I mean, you wait your turn. So, Chirir.
I'm gonna try to make up one because I don't want to be like, oh yeah, I'm not a dragon, so like.
Roll deception.
Oh, right, rolling. Oh shit! I'm negative.
How good are you at lying?
He has a crush on Chirur, right? So advantage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is Terrera a girl?
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
14. You know what? Well, this big dumb idiot, it worked. Well, just make up one. Just make up one. Just make up something cool.
You think I can come up with cool names on the fly?
You got this.
The,
I believe in you.
The Blaze Salamander. Clutch.
This is what it's all about.
I believe in you.
Um.
Just combine like 2 cool sounding words together.
Yeah, just like those memes.
That's what I fucking do.
Do it.
Right?
You got this.
Yeah.
I'll just make it something stupid. She like starts to say lizard folk, but she's like lizard fire
Lizard.
strongs.
Lizard. Fire. Strongs. They sound strong.
That's
I
right.
don't think I've ever heard of that. Where do you hail from exactly?
The Eastern Desert Mountain area.
Eastern Desert
Southeast.
Mountains.
Mm.
Sounds very warm. Perhaps you could. I mean, I don't want to intrude. Maybe you could show me those mountains. Maybe we could just like go. I mean, it's really warm and don't say it's warm. Why would you say it's warm? Don't talk about warmth. I got hey, actually, I need to go. I will catch you on the flip side. And he like kind of awkwardly stumbles off and forgets his mace. And then
Can I take
he
it?
screams way louder than he was before at the other dragons, really angry, like, get in position! Do some kicks! Just do some kicks! Do some kicks really good! I want to see really good kicks out of you people! And you were... And that was... Yeah!
Ooh, sure, he's got a boyfriend.
Can I take his mace? He forgot.
It's very big! I mean, you could try.
Want me to roll to try?
Yes. It's all on you.
What's that then?
That's straight up
Just strength.
strength or athletics.
Okay.
Whichever one's higher.
Are you keeping it or are you giving it to Face Smasher or something?
I was actually thinking maybe giving it to Face Smasher.
No,
I
you
mean,
try and lift this thing and it's just
I
like
tried.
you
Too
can't
heavy.
you cannot. You can. And then he like he very like he's been like kind of looking over his shoulder and he sees you try and lift it and he's just like he sees you like being like, I can't lift it, Onisan. And then he just like and he like kind of shrivels up into a ball and his screaming has now gone to like squeaking like you just get better at this. You're never and all the dragons are like, are you okay, dude?
Oh my god.
Are you okay? Ow, that fucking hurts. Ow.
Take some water.
I don't have any. Oh, I do.
Drink some
Here's another short
syrup.
mystery.
Ugh. So, I mean, after that lovely little retort, actually, Jericho, yours is actually going to go on for a little bit longer. Would you mind going last? It actually ties better into, bringing it out of RP time and into mission debriefing. Would you mind, going after?
Go ahead.
Okay. So, Jareer, you just went. It was great. It was
Yes.
really cool, and I'm super proud of you. Serena,
You did really good.
you,
Ruffles just sleeping, right?
Sleepy bird.
you walk outside of the guest house and, past the courtyard, and there are these two, or rather one, dragon that is kind of like, it has kind of like a centaur's build, but instead of having one torso coming out of it, it's split in two, and there are two dragon's torsos coming out of it. And as you walk outside, they're kind of like looking left and right and swaying back and forth and snarling. I'm gonna need you to roll a stealth check to see if you can get by these two.
Okay.
got? 15. Yeah, that actually, you're right on the thing I set for you. As they're kind of like slinking left and right, you kind of like hide in the bushes and like go around them, and you get past them without them really noticing you at all. They're just kind of like, we're guards. I'm a guard. We're a guard? Are we two people? I don't even know. Whatever. And you make your way through the, you start snooping and, walking through, kind of dodging the other dragons. Because, well, I don't know if actually you feel that way. We'll just say, just because they're very big and scary, and you snuck by the guard. You're trying to avoid the dragons. Was there anything really you were looking for in here, or were you just generally looking for stuff?
I am going to use a charge of my wand of magic detection.
Oh, very good. Okay. You kind of hold up in a corner behind a potted plant, and like a scene in Harry Potter, you hold up your wand and you like wave it around, trying to like boop and beep around for magic. And here's the really weird thing. You can see dragons in front of you. You can see dragons behind you. You can see all kinds of dragons all around. None of these dragons have any kind of magic going on with them. There is really just no magic whatsoever amongst any of these things. Which is weird, because you've seen that they've all have some kind of weird ability or power to them. And just as you're waving it around, almost like on point, like a goddamn like Harry Potter movie, guess who comes, like, Headmaster comes walking through like a door right next to you, and the door kind of slams up against the pot plant, and I'm not gonna make you roll to like see if you don't make a noise, because the motherfucking Vladia comes out of it, and she's like walking on air as she's like walking through here, and she is followed by this other dragon that it's like really squatty. It has 4 legs, kind of the same kind of centaur build, except it has one big oil black eye like that. You guys ever see the video of that one-eyed goat they found in India like a couple months ago?
Oh god.
That sounds brutal as hell.
Yeah, it just has one inky black eye with just like really thick eyelids as it walks out.
Holy shit.
And
It looks centaur.
yeah. And Vladia's just on air, just like, she's just how you said she was going to be. She's absolutely perfect. Oh my god, I can't believe it. You were so on the money. My god, I can't believe it. I love you so much. And she she grabs the one-eyed dragon by the cheeks and starts like slapping up against her eye, or up against her cheek. And the dragon's just like, yes, Grand High Mother, it's absolutely, very much. I live to serve you and your brood. And she's just like, oh my, with the ooh, I'm gonna need me some chocolate. I'm gonna need to get where do these rich people keep their chocolate? I need some chocolate. And she starts like kind of swaying and walking back and forth, and the other dragon watches her as she walks by and takes a deep breath and walks back into the room.
Okay.
Okay. What do you do?
Well, my original idea was to go snooping around upstairs, but since I'm outside, so Vladia went off one way and the dude went off a different way.
The one-eyed monster went into into the room that Vladia and her just came out of.
Okay, but Vladia walked off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's still walking off. I wanted to give you a chance to like scan her with the wand if you wanted to.
So the wand of magic detection, it lasts for 10 minutes, and it has a range of 30 feet.
Ah, okay. Well, then I'll just tell you. The dragon that came out, the one-eyed dragon, very faint. Very, very faint of magic. Vladia herself, 0. It's like it's nothing. There is no magic whatsoever coming out of her. Like, it's not, like, it's so 0 that it actually seems like a black hole of magic that, like, nothing can be seen coming out of it.
Okay.
Yeah. So now what do you do?
I'm gonna Okay, so is she within like a sight line? Does she walk around the corner?
She's gone.
And the other dude's stepped
Inside the
inside
room.
of his room.
Yeah.
Is there a decent place where we can just sort of peek inside, see what's going on there?
There is a keyhole, yes.
I'll take a peek.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Sure.
Ooh, very good. So you take a look inside and you see this one-eyed, kind of like squatty, shriveled dragon walking inside, kind of looking through some papers and looking over other eggs. There is a room to the back of that room that is closed. There is a couple of closets and a lot of furniture that seems to be just kind of smashed or thrown into corners to make room for all these eggs. And yeah, the dragon's just kind of like looking at them, giving them deep eyes. Her eye kind of like goes from inky black to like milky white as it looks over these things. And it like it looks them over and then looks at the paper that has and it scribbles some things into it as it goes about.
So it's like taking notes.
Yeah.
I don't want to go in there. Okay, but I basically like as far everything I can see, I've pretty much seen.
Yeah, very much.
And I'm still out. Am I like outside somewhere?
You're out in the hall, but it's inside.
Okay, so I'm inside the building proper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, they're just taking care of their eggs as far as I can see. And I don't want to be caught snooping. So I'm gonna... Is it possible to get upstairs from here? Actually, wait, is it suspicious at all that I'm just walking the halls?
You're kind of getting, like, a vibe, like, I shouldn't be here. Especially since there was a guard you had to sneak past. But,
okay.
It's not like, oh, we locked this place off. It wasn't locked at all.
Yeah. Does he...
I should probably also tell you,
Sorry?
this is like a second level. There is a level above it.
Okay, so there is like, the other like easily accessible stairs?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll go up there.
Okay. So you move around the corner looking to make sure that nobody's there. And once you get to the top of the staircase, you like run directly into a little girl kind of in the same like, with like the same kind of dark skin that Vladia has, wearing bandages around her waist and her chest and her arms, and she just kind of looks at you with like a "you motherfucker" kind of look.
Where's the bathroom?
She like squints her eyes, just like, really? And she like gets really into your face, and she's like, "Is there really no end to your arrogance?"
Not that I found.
And like her like expression goes even further into just like, oh my god. You know where you are right now, right?
I actually don't.
You're in the main... This is the place where Vladia's been keeping her eggs. You know that, right? And what are you here for?
I was... wait, do I know you?
No.
Are you sure?
Would you just answer my questions? Please!
Sure.
What are you here for?
I'm just trying to get the lay of the land, honestly.
No, I mean, why were you brought here? To this place? Instead of being... Why are you here?
Oh, I just do missions. Pay off a debt?
You are here because you took an egg that didn't belong to you!
Okay, listen. Come here. I like gesture to come a little closer.
She is firmly planted in her where she is.
I didn't take that egg from originally.
Do you think she cares about that? It's the point that you took something that didn't belong to you. And not even that. You took it and pretended like you were so important and so great because you owned something that didn't belong to you.
Okay, but to be fair, I had no idea you guys existed, and I thought I had the only dragon in the universe. So you can kind of understand where that would come from.
You are so arrogant and full of yourself. How are you real? What is wrong with you? I cannot believe this. Look, okay, let's roll this back, okay? You found. Where did you find it? Where did you find the egg?
We were killing some bandits. You know how that is. And there was this dude, and he was like really mean. He was like punchy mean, and he was just carrying this egg around.
Right. And
we killed him and took the egg.
And you just took an egg that was controlling a person and making them into something so just able to be hit with blades and torn to pieces and bleeding all over the place, and yet he still kept coming for you, and you decided it was a great idea just to take it and run off with it?
I mean, what should we have? Okay, let's say, for instance, that I didn't do that. We left it there. Do you think that just like a baby dragon by herself would have been fine? We took care of her.
She stops and is kind of just like, does she have a point? No. You see, you're acting like it's a pet. It's not a pet. It's a real sentient thing with its own emotions and own feelings and everything, and you took it and you decided
I hold up my hand. Listen. I didn't keep her. She chose to stay with me. What was his name? Who's the big one with the...
You
know, the one
yourself don't know her name.
I'm asking this one if she knows what their name is.
Oh,
So I know what Orgrok's name is, but I'm like, yeah, that one big one, that guy.
And she kind of folds her arms kind of in a, okay, go on kind of way.
She did not want to go back with you guys. She told me she wanted to hide, run away. She didn't want to do this.
So what? What did you think that she wanted? You think that she wanted to stay with you because you were such a good protector? That because the person who who says, my dragon, oh, it's my dragon, especially to something that's way bigger and way stronger to her.
Do you not think it's
yours,
a good idea?
Isn't it?
Do you not think... Should I have abandoned her at the first glance? No, I wanted to protect her.
Well, you did a hell of a job doing it, didn't you? And she,
I did my absolute best.
She stamps her foot, and she, walks down the stairs, kind of, looking back at you, and there's tears welling up in her eyes, and she just kind of, her walk turns into a run as she throws open the door and walks, and then the dragon inside, you can kind of hear it a little bit surprised and how did you? And then the door closes.
Should I be getting out of Dodge?
I mean, that's on you, homeboy.
I'm still upstairs and they're downstairs, right?
Yeah.
Is there an open window I can jump out of?
Yeah, there are windows.
Is it open?
Yeah.
I'm outie.
Okay, you're jumping out of a 3-story window. Please roll an athletics check.
Sure.
Oh my God. Am I still outside at this point?
Perception.
Are you?
I know. Can that be acrobatics for a nice, cool fall?
Yeah, sure. If you can stick the landing, go for it.
Please, Ryan, tell me I'm outside still.
Okay.
So I can watch
here's
this.
the thing. All right, so we go back to fucking. Let's roll the clock back. Remember when Joe had that very touching moment where the dragons were like, "Okay, thank you, Grammy," and then they hugged you and they walked inside and it was very tender and everything. You remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, now just imagine a little octopus girl in really torn up clothes falls from a 3rd-story window and just got back into the bushes.
So there are bushes.
There were bushes. They broke your fall, but I mean, you landed in fucking bushes. So,
Can you tell her? Okay,
How much should
what-
I roll? 3d6 less half, half for cushioning.
Yeah, 3d6 and then half the damage.
Yikes.
Because there will be some poking. Okay, you take 4 damage as you fall into the goddamn bushes. Oh, good. Good, great.
So I sort of land in the bushes, then I sort of get up and I like brush myself off and I just briskly walk away.
Nah, I don't think you briskly walk anywhere. You just got the wind knocked out of you, bud.
I mean,
it was
to be fair, you landed in some fucking bushes. You're not gonna be briskly walking anywhere. You could,
Especially since
you
and
can
Joe has
fake
to,
it.
you're not getting away fast enough for Joe not to laugh at you. Like, come on.
I am just pretending. I'm just pretending you don't exist. I'm just as calmly as I can. I'm walking away.
Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know.
I'm just very, very viciously just like waving my hand, like go away. No, I don't want to talk about it.
Just laugh at her.
I mean, she's gonna.
Oh, I'm laughing. All of
See,
this is
you
canon.
don't command-
All this laughter.
You
This
don't
is happening.
command this pettiness. No, she's laughing.
You're being laughed at by a tiefling and 2 dragons.
No,
Are the
it's
dragons
just the one.
laughing?
No, they
Just the one
left. They
tiefling.
did leave.
I
yeah.
mean, they would have laughed at you if they were there, but no, they left. So you've been spared
Just
that.
old lady laughing alone with octopus.
And last but not least, Jericho. You
Yo.
said that you were looking for basically any kind of new weapons or anything.
Yeah, if possible. I mean,
Okay.
What were you looking for? Scimitars?
yeah, scimitars, cutlasses,
Okay.
anything with a +1.
All right. So you walk downstairs from the guest room and you see Devin and Rupert playing chess in the in like the kind of, I guess, I don't know what you call it, the like at the bottom where there's like a piano and there's like games and stuff. And
The rec-
Rupert kind of sees you and he's just like, "Oh, hi!" And he waves you over to come sit with them.
Oh, hello. I do sit with them, and I can't just keep as calm as possible.
Everything okay? Did you sleep well?
Would you believe that sleeping in a house full of dragons isn't very easy?
And he kind of like folds his hands together, and Devin's just kind of like, "So, what did you guys do exactly to have all of this happen?"
Serena grabbed one of those red dragon eggs that one of the bandit leaders was holding. I don't know what was
Wait.
going through her head right
That wasn't
then.
just hers. I saw her.
What?
Wait, no, we just thought that was hers.
Nope, it was not hers at all. It was stolen by bandits.
It was totally
Same.
mine.
Mhm.
The same bandits who took Magnificence.
Okay, well, I thought we could have helped you out, but I mean, well, we can help you at least to anything if you guys need it. I mean,
We might need some extra supplies, hopefully, if
Well-
the Red Queen doesn't have claim to your vast treasures.
well, vast treasures, I think, is kind of an overstatement. We got money, but we don't have the kind of things that, we don't got a big pile of it or anything, you know, because we use banks and stuff. But,
Yeah.
I mean, we've got general supplies, ropes, food, just anything you could possibly need.
I'm thinking maybe some new weaponry and maybe some armor. Some of us have been taking quite a few blows lately.
Okay, well, maybe that's not the thing we could help you with. We don't really have, like, a magic weapon cache that we keep. You're in the house of an old lady. What's she gonna use that stuff for? Also, Miss Almost hasn't been very keen on, you know, warfare ever since the war, so it's not really something she would keep around. Sorry.
Not even memorabilia?
Well, if it's memorabilia, it ain't gonna help you in a fight.
True.
Oh, sorry. Hey, enough about that. How about, I mean, you guys, how did your last job go?
Terribly,
Oh.
he says with a very bitter tone.
Oh. Jeez. what Noble have you guys do?
He had us trespass into the Earth Reaver Orc's encampment to fetch a spirit stone.
Doesn't sound like something Noble would do. Maybe we should talk to Miss Almos about this. I don't think that... Did he pay you guys up front, at least?
No, he promised us money after it was done. At least 5,000 gold apiece for every member of our party.
God, that sounds... Alright, hey, look. I'm picking up on some kind of hostile vibes here, but listen. Seriously, trust me. I don't think... Between you and me, and he kind of puts his arm around you. Well, his one arm that isn't broken, he puts it around you, and he's like, between you and me, I don't think Noble's smart enough to pull off any kind of a double cross. So
I'm not anywhere near enough to hear this, am I?
Nope.
No.
All right, cool. Just being sure.
Yeah, no, I made sure.
I
I made sure about
offended.
that.
You should give the Supin a little bit of a rest there, don't you
Unless
think?
she has hearing and perception for like 200 feet. No.
No.
I'm
I
just-
mean,
just
Ruffle.
being
If
sure.
Ruffle can hear with his eyes, maybe.
He still has 20 passive perception.
Ruffle's passed out.
And
Oh,
also
right.
he's asleep.
Right.
Ruffles.
Okay. Well, no, he's safe saying that.
All right. Anyway, just being sure I don't hear this.
Yeah. No, it's like, honestly, the guy, he's book smart, but he ain't well, he can't tie his own damn shoes without cutting himself, so he pretty much...
What about his partner, Marcus Song?
Marcus is like the nicest guy in the world. I mean, those two are like they're super buddy, those two. I don't think he would... look, there is no way Noble set you guys up, okay? And Marcus does everything that guy says. They're I don't know what they did, but they're like this, and he kind of crosses his fingers, and he's like, look, we'll talk. Tell you what, we'll give Noble a talk. We know we could just go down, talk to him. Granted, we can get out of the house, and we'll sell this whole thing for you. How about that?
If you can get out of this house and not get roasted alive by red drakes, sure, I'll...
And he kind of, like, stops, and he looks at his arm, and he's like, yeah, maybe we might have to ask the lady to do it for us. Where is she exactly? I think she went out to the store. Something about kids' clothes or something? I honestly don't know myself. Well, either way, when she gets back, we'll ask her to set this whole thing straight. Because look, Noble's a nice guy. He's dumb, but he's a nice guy. Really. He gives to charities. He's always doing this foundation work. He's a damn doctor. He's a great guy. Really. Hey. He pats you on the back like, hey. Really.
I have my doubts about him being a great guy. I'm sorry. I've been seeing some weird stuff before that adventure, and before everything turned sour.
Oh. Well, hopefully we can...
If you can just fix things up, that'll be fine.
Oh, you bet your bippy we can. Isn't that right, Devin? And Devin's just like, why would you say that? What? That sounds so... Why do you keep saying things like that?
Gotta
And,
be somewhat optimistic, I suppose.
That's the spirit. And Rupert claps his hands together, and then at that point, Cornet, Vladdy's butler, assistant, butler. We'll say butler walks in. And he's just like, "Oh, where are the rest of you? It's time to go." And
They're
I
spread
imagine,
out. I'll go and gather them.
actually, I imagine by this time all of you would be back at some capacity, just to save time. So Serena shows up with leaves and twigs and stuff all over her.
Did I ever
So-
have time to fix my clothes?
Yeah,
I mean, you can just do that. It's magic. You ain't gotta explain
No, I
shit.
mean like repair I made tour.
Oh, wait, no.
I'm missing everything.
Yeah, actually, I imagine that some of the maids would probably bring you new clothes. So I don't think that's like a new thing. You just have
Yeah.
fresh laundered clothes. Some of
Yeah.
the shoes don't really fit all that well because they don't have kid-size shoes, but they're good. And everyone shows up, and Cornet kind of leads you guys all into the main hall, where you can see that the large dragon, Daro, from the yard is helping Vladia post up something, like, above where the staircases meet in the main hall, and she's just kind of looking up at it, and she notices you guys come in, and she's just like, oh, good. You guys know how to tell time. What do you think about this? And she like, gestures to the thing that he's hanging up, and it's a plaque that, like, an old plaque that the Almos family had that's been smeared with blood, and the heads of the chimeras that you killed and didn't explode are, like, mounted onto it, and their faces are, like, grisly, like, shifted and pulled and forced into the comedy and tragedy mask expressions. And she's like, I think it really says Vladia, you know?
Yes.
No argument.
Yeah. No arguments here.
Fantastic. And she claps her hands together, and Cornette hands her a folder, and she walks over to you, Charir, and she's like, I assume that you're the brains of this operation?
Well, that's a matter of fact.
Good. And she grabs her cheeks and kind of, like, squishes them. It's like, I knew I'd like this one. There you go. And she hands you a folder that's filled with your itinerary for this. And she walks back and puts her hands together, and she's like, let me explain how I do things around here. Unlike other dragons, I don't do the whole fly over, burn the world, rule the ashes, and take the gold deal. Nah, it doesn't give me anything to play with. I don't like that. Instead, I organize. I make smart decisions. I reach up into people's guts and I pull them out for them to see. Because when someone has your guts in their hands, you'll do whatever they want, right?
Yeah.
And
I'm
she slaps her hands together. She's like, that's why I got my eyes and ears all around this continent. Just letting me in on any opportunities and any nice juicy guts for me to pull out. And one just became available. There's a little mountain town up in the northeast. They do mining and such. It's nothing too expensive or exciting or anything, and usually I would just take over the mining companies and cut out the middleman. But there's this one guy, this one dwarf who showed up, and all of a sudden, after he opened up his mine, he's rich. So I get to thinking, what do you got hiding in there, little man? Why don't you come and share? That's what you're going to be doing. You're going to go up northeast. You're going to find this place. You're going to take me a sample of whatever he's got. You're going to let the people working there know who's their new boss. And you're going to find the old boss and persuade him to hand over his mine.
You want us to write up a contract?
Whatever works.
You got any lawyers we can borrow?
Her face, like, goes from being like, aha, doing it, this thing, to, ugh. And she, like, her eyes dart over to Cornette, and then Cornette walks over and she's like, I believe Madam wants you to persuade in a more forceful sense.
You want us to yell it at him?
Her like the teeth are starting to grit together, and Cornette's just like, I don't think she thinks this is cute anymore.
Ruffle, we're supposed to muscle in. We were supposed to make it so that the leader understands that the Red Queen's in charge.
And he points and nods at Jericho.
Question.
Okay.
Kill or no kill?
In this business, whichever one is faster is best.
Face Smasher just raises his arms up in like victory.
Good.
You can
so
tell
you're going
too.
to be
If you guys
leaving
look-
then?
If you guys look at Face Smasher too, he's probably like really red-eyed, like he's been crying.
Oh, I'm so sorry!
Just a little bit
He's
of
just
happiness.
he's just trying to focus on work now.
You gotta uncurse that belt. You look awful.
He's got a lot of feelings to punch through.
Exactly.
Oh, this dog has to go pee.
Baby.
He's gonna smash
Give
the
me a
faces
second.
extra
Give me a
hard.
minute. I gotta go
Alright,
take care of
yeah,
the dog.
Doggy.
Okay, Smasher gotta smash the feels.
Smash the feels away.
Yes. But now, like, but he's gotta, like, win Magnificence back
Oh, yeah,
over.
you still got the teddy bear.
Yeah. Teddy bear's all like evil looking now.
I got like little devil horns and a cape.
Little mustache.
The top hat, monocle, mustache.
Oh man, like the next time you meet that vampire guy though, it's gonna be like, what's happened to you, Face Smasher? I feel like the spark's gone out of our relationship. It's just like, I can't do it anymore. I need my horny horse. Poor thing.
He totally hasn't put that together that it's the belt though at all.
I know.
The poor bastard.
Oh. Oh man.
And then we just sit in silence.
Yeah.
Awkward,
Well,
extreme silence.
it's because I'm waiting for Ryan to get back. Because actually, like,
I know.
once we walk out, I'm like, I gotta reassure Face Smasher. Hurry up, Ryan.
It's like the game engine just kind of walked out, and we just left like loading.
Yeah, we got the buffering little thing going, the little wheel. It's thinking forever. Or this is, I guess, what really happens. My computer is always playing D&D, and it's just like, I don't know it yet. It's just the DM is gone. The computer's like, I don't know. Figure it out. I need the man that talks to me and tells me how what to do all the time. Help.
So how about that local sports team?
Right.
Sports ball.
Sports
Yay.
ball. It's I hear they're gonna go all the way this season. All the way.
Oh,
Defo.
golly.
Yes. No, I'm very interested by some things that are going on though, but I'm like, oh man, the poor Face Smasher.
Right?
And then that I loved every
Split the
second of
chat
Serena falling out of
All
the
right.
window.
Okay. Where were we?
Got everybody.
You're about to
Yeah.
give us $1 million?
Right, yeah.
Probably not, but okay.
You're about to be nice to Face Smasher for once, you horrible
Yeah.
monster.
Hey, look! I didn't do nothing. You just
Okay.
you agreed to it. You agreed to it.
Monster.
Right.
He doesn't know better.
Poor thing.
I think
Yeah.
it's just that curse, man. It's just that curse.
Well, he
You
doesn't.
gotta-
We can talk about that after. Let's
We
finish.
got a bunch of vampires soon.
So how do we
Right.
get there?
The same way you got here, bitch. And she like she starts to like turn around. She's like, yeah, I fucking got him. And then Cornet clears his throat, and she stops, and she like convulses, like she clenches her fist really hard, and she turns around with this. She slowly turns around with a face that is the fakest, most forced smile ever, and she like slowly walks over to you guys, and she's like, so it's occurred to me that maybe I've been a bit too mean to you in the past 7 hours since we've known each other, right?
Oh, I would. Mean's a strong word.
I nod once.
So, it has been, and she like, her eyes dart over to Cornet, suggested that I do something nice for you in exchange for your service that you owe me. And she like she turns her head to the side and then goes back to that incredibly fake smile.
Ruffle blinks slowly, but like one eye at a time.
I nod twice.
Look,
Joe
you
looks
people want
concerned.
something, just a I don't know, what do you people like? Bread? You guys want bread or something?
I would like bread.
Okay, great. Cornet, get these people some bread. Now go get me a mine. And she walks off, and Cornet looks at her, and he sighs. He's like, Madam has had a rather rocky falling out with Madam Almos. I suggested that perhaps if she were a bit nicer to you, the two of them would be better acquainted, but I believe you've just sold out that favor for bread.
Cornell, can we?
I like bread.
Is it really good bread?
Thanks for the heads up, guy. Jeez.
I will get you the freshest bread that I can
No,
find.
we need armor and weaponry.
But we asked
the
for
rest
bread.
of the face
They only
smasher
agreed
is
to bread.
hungry. But he still needs a weapon, and we all need weapons and armor.
That seems like a better use of our time. And he claps his hands together. I will procure a way to get you more armaments. And a bit larger pay so that you can pay for said armaments. And he kind of gives you a smile like, I'm on your side.
Wait, I'm sorry, I missed the last thing he said.
He's gonna find a way to get you guys a way to, like, actually go and buy things.
Oh, okay.
And he smiles as he, like, goes to open the front door, and he gestures out, and there's Ryukris and Orgrot standing in the front lawn. Ryukris is kind of, like, in a, like, a lax, sassy position, like, oh, look, here comes the Bumble Brigade!
Alright, just get your fucking flesh out.
How
I'm
are
just...
you, Chris?
get it.
I wave.
Hi, Grammy! Grammy, do you have any candy?
What?
Do you have any candy for me?
Of
Can we-"
course I do.
And then she,
And-
like, holds out her hands.
And I get out like the gross grandma candy that's like, it's like mint. It looks gross, like super gross because it's mint and chocolate, but it like so it looks like a swamp in
Okay.
a clear wrapper. But I hand it over.
You let out, and she, like, without even opening the wrapper, shoves the entire thing in her mouth and starts chewing it, and she's like, it's chocolatey! I don't care! It's chocolate! It's... And Orgrot's just kind of like,
What
I wanted
happened?
candy.
Huh? Oh, and I have one for Ogrot. No worries. But I wait until like Ryukris is like bouncing off the walls or whatever, and I slowly come over and hand one to Ogrot too.
He opens his mouth and, like, takes it with his tongue, and he, like, blushes a little bit as he chews it, and, I mean, you can see he's trying to smile, but he doesn't really have, like, a mouth for smiling, but he's doing it. And,
I
like,
love that.
Ryukris, like, kind of jumps up and, like, high-fives the side of, Orgrot so that the little meat cube comes out, and she opens up the little gate on the side and, waits for you people to want to get in.
I swan dive in there.
Okay.
Sweet. I walk right in. Thanks,
Oh,
kids.
okay.
Just walk. And that's it.
Is everyone else, does anyone have any objections to going inside?
Nah.
I don't think so.
Okay, so everyone hops inside, and you're back in that little, the fun little purple room. There is a magazine inside that looks like it was stolen. Because, like, it's really ruffled up, and it just, like, has written on it in marker, there you go.
Is it Fantasy Tiger Beat?
No, it's just, like, something for shoes or something.
Oh, I'll read that.
You
Just,
can't look.
just like, for fucking, like, dad shoes, just like, hey, the new brown is in this year. Oh.
Whoa.
Leather. The
So-
new.
Now that we're all in like the square space. I go up to Face Master and I'm like, "Hey, buddy, what's going on? Are you all right?"
He's like looking around, just kind of sniffing. He goes, "Where's my bread?"
Oh, I'm sure it's like in here somewhere. I look around to see if I can find the bread for him.
There is no bread yet.
Okay.
No!
I'm sorry.
Everything is
Okay,
horrible.
but I go back up to Face Master and I'm like, "It's okay, buddy. Hey, I know what'll cheer you up. How about we go meet up with Magnificence when we get back?"
Why would
Oh,
you
no.
do this?
Magnificence doesn't like me anymore.
Oh, what happened? I thought you guys were really hitting it off.
He said, "I'm evil."
What?
I perk up.
No. I like shove Serena away. I'm like, no, Face Smasher.
Get the duct tape.
Face Smasher doesn't feel good.
Aw.
He just
Well,
kind of
you did
slunches
work
over.
really
and...
hard in that last spit that we did. And speaking of which, like, you really like powered through those guys. How'd that
he
shake
kind
down?
of perks up a little bit, and
Yeah,
it's-
you beat them to hell. How'd you do
it's
that?
my belt. My
Oh.
belt. There's Creepy Man, but when he goes away, then I'm very
Creepy
strong.
man.
Creepy Man. Yeah,
And
he
Joey like gets a little like her hackles raised. She's like not happy to hear that phrase, and she's like, "Okay, creepy man." So-
sometimes when I use belt, Creepy Man comes out, and
Hmm.
sometimes I flex and he runs away like coward. but sometimes blood goes into belt He's like just trying to like gesticulate and like he kind of
Yeah, no,
points and you guys probably
yeah, Joe is like listening very carefully.
he points at the belt and it's like much more evil looking than it used to be. Like there's skulls and stuff on it.
Jericho looks over and is
Yeah.
like, "Why didn't you say anything before?"
I
Yeah,
didn't.
well, no, actually, I don't think you told us all this, but thanks for telling us now.
He's kind of like looking at the belt, like, "Oh shit, I did."
He's just randomly been turning into the Incredible Hulk in front of you guys.
Well,
but
I
no,
don't
it's
know.
nothing
We
to
don't
worry
know
about
his life.
it.
Maybe that's normal. I don't know. So anyway, now, so Face Smasher, I think that you should stop using the belt. I mean, because I
What?
know how much you care about magnificence.
He's
and
so
it sounds
taken
like-
aback, like, "What? How
I
dare you
think-
suggest?"
I'm sorry. I think that belt might be the reason Magnificence doesn't want to be your pal no more.
Well, now hold on.
Where's
He's
that duct
staring at the belt like, "You son of a bitch."
I think you should keep using the belt.
He
And why
kind of
is that,
like
Serena?
slowly looks up at Serena, like really confused.
Here's the
Because
thing.
He was
here's
just
the
told
thing,
two
Face.
conflicting things, and now he doesn't know what to think.
Face, if you keep using the belt, it'll make you more evil, and
No more-
Magnificence won't want to come to you. However,
No.
that belt is necessary to fight.
No, it's not.
That's-
Yes,
Don't
it
listen
is.
to these assholes.
He's
Well-
kind of like looking down at the belt and then looking up at like each of you individually, like, I don't know what.
Okay, you guys are confusing him. Let me just make this as simple as possible for you, Face Smasher.
Alright.
Using belt equals no more horny horse.
But-
It's your
He tries-
decision.
he like starts like unclipping it, but it's obviously not coming off.
Nope.
Yeah,
It's cursed, isn't it?
so he's trying to
Oh,
like
dang.
pull it off. Can I make a strength check to like rip his own torso in half here?
What? Oh, God.
I'll
Oh,
move to stop him.
Maybe not.
Everybody moves to stop him from ripping off his
How
own
about?
body.
How about?
It's happening.
No.
Oh no!
I mean,
no.
you would have to beat yourself in a strength check.
Oh, God.
23 does not
He's
beat
just-
23, so
He's just
no,
pulling
you're
really,
good.
really hard. God damn it! I really, I don't want to do it because it would be a really dumb idea. But he kind of wants to activate the belt to try to pull the belt off.
What? No!
Nope. Everybody.
The vampire
make
shows
safe.
up and he's just like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? This is not
No.
okay. Look, bro. This isn't what I wanted you to use it for. Like, maybe don't. How about you? I'm not gonna like make you do nothing for it, but and he like pats you on your knee, just like maybe you should just like take this one off, okay? See you later. And he fades away into the couch.
While everyone's like
Face Smash is
freaking out
just
and like
glowering.
while everyone's like freaking out and tackling him, I'm like, well. I want to go over to one of the walls.
Okay.
I want to like tap on it and like see what kind of sound it makes.
It just kind of makes the sound. Well, they're padded walls, sorta. So it's
Oh.
kind of like it doesn't really make a sound because it's like kind of like hitting a mattress.
I like stuff my face into the side, and I'm like, "Hey, can you guys hear us?"
You hear nothing.
Okay, I said fire.
The fire is immediately. Wait, what kind of fire?
I just like pull two legs off a table and just make a small fire and just put it against the wall.
Rude.
That'll take you an hour.
Okay, you begin to set fire to the very small place that you have
What
that
the
was
hell?
very graciously
Serena,
given
what
to
are
you.
Doing?
A table lights on fire. The
Serena
room is starting to
Ruffles,
fill with
pop it out.
smoke.
Wait, hold on.
Wait.
Yeah,
I'll just wait. You said there were refreshments here last time.
Yeah,
right?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
get like a carafe of water or something.
I'm just gonna water bend that shit out.
okay.
That wasn't a very well thought out plan.
No, it was not. I don't know where you were going with that.
I wanted to
Yeah,
see
just
if
smoke it
I wanted
all
to see
out
if
and
like
turn us into jerky.
I wanted to see if the damaging the room would actually affect the dude at all.
You know there's other ways to do that than fire, right?
All right, I pull out
And
a
also,
knife.
that's fucking rude.
I know what'll scare the hobos out. Fire!
Oh my god,
Guys, I don't think
that's offensive.
you're appreciating the gravity of the situation here. We're actually slaves now.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
I wonder
get
why.
that. She.
I don't know how you could possibly put me on this. This is
You
sounding
wrap-
dragon envy.
Oh, keep
Don't
the evil
thinking it
dragon
would give
baby
you
around.
power.
That's a good idea.
And it kinda did.
No, it didn't. It got us slavery.
You
Thanks
didn't
for that, by
get
the
to
way.
use the hidden ability where she would make you go into berserker mode if you were dying, so actually no, you didn't get anything out of it. But you know, hey.
But the most important
enslavement-
thing
I got.
was the friends I made along the way.
Did
Let's
you
get the
make
duct
any
tape.
new friends?
You made friends? Cool. Can we meet them?
Princess was my friend. She seems sympathetic, at least.
Who was?
The red dragon lady, the princess.
Alright.
Sure. I mean,
Oh,
I
you
got
made a
2 new
plan.
dragon grandkids out of this, I guess.
Yeah, she just. How did you get those two to be your friends?
I'll sing
They
them
tore the
songs.
crap out of us.
Like she do. Sing songs,
Like she
get
do.
things.
So
That's the smartest
By
thing
being
you've ever
genuine,
told me, Face.
I've been, genuinely nice to people. That usually works. Being a decent person, yeah.
It does?
Well, more flies
I
with
turn away.
honey than with vinegar.
as you turn away, you're suddenly knocked off balance as the room shifts to the right, and the door to the room opens, and you're all forced out into another pile on a gravel road, and there is no longer a dragon and a smaller impish dragon next to you. There is a horse, and there is a dark-skinned woman who's dressed kind of like a, what are they, 1950s flapper? Like that?
Holy crap.
And the lady in the flapper costume walks over and she has the cube in her hand and she puts it into the horse's side, and she's just like, the mine's that way. And she gets on top of the horse and she gives you guys a wink as she walks away.
Your dress sucks.
Wow, you're such a bitch.
So you guys see that you guys are in a small mining town. It is a town called Goldcliff. It's a sleepy little town. It's kind of like the opposite of Rylith, the capital city. It's calm, it's quiet, and it's actually populated by more of the alien races like Tieflings and Dragonborn. There is some people working outside on their craft stuff. There's old people on rocking chairs kind of hanging out. There's some kids with their moms walking by, doing errands. Of the stores and places there, the ones that are of note are a couple of general shops, a tavern, a marketplace where people are selling food, and the most standoutish of all, a bizarre spherical home that's made out of colorful orbs and has a pair of squatting chicken legs coming out of it.
What kind of squat?
Just kind of like Slav squatting, but more bow-legged, like a bow-legged Slav squat.
Kind of like the
Baba
cowboy
Yaga's
squat.
house.
Yeah.
Hey kid,
All right.
The kid kind of looks over. The kid looks over, and his mom his mom looks over like, what?
where's the mine?
She just pointed. It's to the northeast. Where are you? You
Good
just
use.
pointed to it.
So,
Why are you bothering people? The kid is just like, the what? And the lady's just like, don't look at her, dear.
We go northeast. We'll find the mine if we go northeast.
Oh, are you guys agreeing on that, or is there
That's
anything
what
else you
I
want
am
to do?
agreeing
I mean,
upon.
you just say we're not actually leaving yet. We're just agreeing on the direction.
Yeah.
Well, I want to check out the weird house though.
Okay.
Might as
With
well.
the chicken legs.
Okay. I mean, there are other stores. You sure you just want to just go to Crazy House?
I mean, look for studded leather armor.
Wow.
Ruffle would
Okay,
like
I
to
mean,
go
I
shopping.
won't rush off though, because I'm not, selfish. I'm gonna stick with the team and help them go shopping.
I leave
first.
immediately.
Okay. So you're going to the general store to see if they
Alright.
have armor or
Yeah.
something?
Me and
Studded
Joe
leather.
will lead the others to the shops. Hopefully, find some weapons and armor.
I'm gonna
Real
stick with the
quick,
kids.
Face Smash, when we get into the markety kind of area, he starts sniffing the air. He's trying to find a bakery.
Oh, there's there's it's like a farmer's market. There's one place that's selling bread that they've brought there. It's not they baked it this morning and they brought it over there, and there's all kinds of treats and breads and all kinds of baked goods. And
Yeah,
there's a halfling woman and her two kids kind of there, and the kids have little bells and are fresh bread. We have fresh bread for sale.
Face Smasher is right there.
Hold
He
on,
is-
hold on. I grab his hand, I take Ruffles' hand, and I put them both together.
Yay!
Face Smasher
Buddy up.
drags Ruffle to bread.
Yes.
Ruffle goes along very
I go with him actually
eagerly.
too. I'm
We
gonna go
buddy up.
to the bread adventure.
You're like, team, go.
And then
Bread
the
Buddy system.
adventure.
okay. You guys
call.
go off to go get bread. Wait, Phil, were you going with them?
No, I just take his hand and put it in Ruffles' hand together so that they can both rush off.
It's a buddy system.
He's not letting Face Smasher go and be on his own. That is
Yeah,
an
okay.
incredibly
Yeah.
good idea.
That's, yes,
Okay.
very smart.
Okay,
So that's for you guys. Chirera and Jericho, what are you going to do?
Possibly buddy up with Joe, but I think Serena's probably already gone.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
you and Joe, I guess, go over to the crazy house.
Or at
Huh?
least look for
No, no,
weaponry.
no, I
Or
thought-
Sharir is the one who hasn't
Yeah.
done anything.
No, no, no.
Right.
Wait,
Sure,
where's
what do
Joe
you-
going then?
I'm going with the bread venture because I want to go get stuff over there.
Okay, me and Chirera will go look for weaponry and supplies.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then Serena's the one that's going off on her own to the egg house, which is such a good idea because she's a really strong fighter and could take care of herself.
I am
Okay.
a fucking mind mage.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
so
Yeah.
Serena, basically you just walk into the shop, it's a general shop, there's a dwarf kind of there, he's kind of like, he's whittling something, he's got lots of things, he looks at you and he's just kind of like, how you doing? Welcome. Take a look around, and he just goes back to whittling on like a shoe or something.
Hey, you got any armor?
Armor's over there. Please take a look. Fine selection.
I take a look. Does he have any studded lever?
He does. He's got stud leather.
Do you have this in my size?
What size you got? There's a fitting room in the back.
I'm just gonna. I like. Is it like hanging on a rack?
Yeah.
Like clothes?
I have no idea what general stores actually look like, so I just imagine it's like an Old Navy, but with medieval stuff.
Just imagine a bunch of wooden
like-
dummies all
Yeah, there's
lined
creepy
up with different
mannequins and
sizes.
trucks.
No, I'm pretty sure it's an Old Navy with old, like, medieval stuff.
Does it have like the creepy mannequins with like the faces that are supposed to look joyful, but like their mouths are like way too
Yeah.
distended?
And they're like in a truck. But
He
there's
made
also
them
a mannequin
himself.
That's a dog.
That's what he's making. That's what he's making. He's whittling mannequins together. He's just like,
What about legs that move from the ceiling?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
The pants stress test up in the ceiling. Perfect.
No, not just that. He just says it's just mannequins. You do
Alright.
find one in your size. Are you gonna buy it?
Yeah. So I guess I go into the fitting room, just slip that on under my dress,
Yeah, it's pretty snug. It's pretty okay. It's nice.
Oh,
and I'll come forward and I'm like, hey, I'll buy this.
Medley,
There you go,
that's
chat.
a
There you
terrible
go.
image that you just dropped in the chat.
It's a great image. So I actually have no idea how much this costs. So I'm just gonna say
1 second, I got it in front of me.
Okay, thank you, Dungeon Lord.
It's 45 gold for studded lever.
You know what? I'll just take your word on it. Go for it. So you give him your gold. He gives you the thing. He's like, "Thank you kindly. Feel free to help yourself with some
Actually-
candy, young lady." And he like
I had
gestures
a-
over to a bowl full of hard candy.
I take a candy.
Okay.
Hey, so I heard that there's this new mine that opened up recently.
Oh yeah, it's a terrible thing that. Old brother of Underdwarf, the black skin and all that, the dark ones. Wait here, all that. Well, Boyle comes through here, opens a mine. Ain't nobody purchased that mine in a long time. Comes back, millionaire, tons of money. Don't know where he's got it.
What is he
Oh.
mining?
Nobody knows. Wouldn't tell. We'd ask. He said he wouldn't tell us. Said it was a secret. Wouldn't even let his own brother in.
So he's mining something. Nobody knows what it is, and he's somehow making money off of it.
Yep. Things is. Terrible tragedy happened after that. Yep.
What tragedy?
Ain't done seen him. Not for, maybe a couple of weeks now. Old brother's at the tavern every day, pouring one out for his old brother.
I'm actually having a hard time hearing through the accent. So he's saying that this Underdwarf, his brother, went and bought the mine.
Brother went and
And
bought
then he-
mine. Tried to go and mine stuff. Wouldn't tell us what it was. Brother wouldn't it didn't come out. We tried to tell him, dang old can't even get no information out of him. You know what I mean? Man, I would come on, walk down, look some mines, move some rocks over. You know what I mean? Come back on, dang old me on there, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, come down there, one man come down, one man come back out. It ain't like that. It's one man come down, no man come back out. You know what I mean? So, man.
The auctioneer.
Okay, well, I didn't understand any of that. I heard the part where he said his brother was at the tavern.
Okay, I'll just give you a recap. The Underdwarf. I forgot what they're called. They're called like marked. I don't know.
Dwemer?
You probably
No, wait,
know
no,
what
that's
they are. They're
yeah,
like, you know, like how they have the black skinned gnomes, like the cave gnomes. They have cave dwarves.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I just can't remember what they're called.
Yeah, well, one of them bought a mine. Nobody would buy it. He goes down, he comes out one day, he has tons of money. He's been selling off what he has. He won't tell anybody what he's found down there, doesn't let anybody in. He went back down one time, nobody has seen him in a while. The brother assumes that he's dead. He's always at the tavern pouring one out for him in his memory.
Are they both Dwargar?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I know? Hey, what's his brother's name?
Oh, Marvin, you catch him down at you got some questions for him, old lady. You could go down to the town yourself, right across the street down there. Of course, I don't know if they'll let a little thing like you in.
Oh, I think I can handle myself in a tavern. What was the name of the brother who disappeared?
What did I say his brother's name was?
So the one who's in the tavern is Marvin.
Right.
I didn't catch what the name of the dude who went into the...
He didn't say it? His name is Darvin. Marvin and Darvin.
Marvin.
I gave them those names. I was just like, I'm just going to say one, and then the other one who doesn't get it will be the other one.
Got it.
Starvin Marvin.
Starvin Marvin and Garvin and Dwarvin Darvin. Yep.
I toss him an extra gold for the help.
He picks it up and he's like, oh, thank you kindly. He takes you another candy and he like half flicks stuff. That one's for you.
I catch it very gracefully.
And he goes back to whittling a mannequin leg.
All right, I'm gonna head to the tavern. You can take someone else's turn.
Okay. I suppose we should go to the bread party.
Adventure.
Bread adventure.
So every fucking body went down to the bread house, and they're just like the people are like, "Oh, you guys look hungry. Would you like to sample one of our breads?" And she like holds out a plate of like sourdoughs and pumpernickels
yeah,
and all
you
kinds
know
of
it.
different
Base
breads.
Smasher takes the plate.
Oh, you're a hungry one. Can I interest you in? Wait, why is she Scottish? I don't know. I like that voice. I like ladies with that voice. They sound sweet. Would you like to buy a loaf? It's only 2 gold per loaf.
Face
2 gold is
Smasher.
really expensive for a
Yeah, it
loaf.
is.
I don't know how money works.
Face Smasher has probably already cleaned the
Some
plate at
Neopets
this point.
economy going on.
And he like reaches into his bag and he realizes he literally has no money anymore. He spent it all on booze and belts that are cursed and
Oh. I put an arm on his shoulder and I'm like, I got this one, buddy.
he grins dopily.
Ruffle's like crouched over by a big basket of bread, and he's like dumped everything like out on the floor, and he's like kind of.
Are you chicken scratching?
No, he's like arranging the bread to like look vaguely humanoid, and he points at it. He's like, "It you."
The little kid's kind of like clapping. The old lady's just like, oh.
He's made a little like bread sculpture, vaguely looks like a strong man, and he's like, "It's you, Face Smasher. It's you. Can I buy it?"
Well,
Buy
I'm
the
afraid
bread,
you're gonna
man.
have to. We can't if you break it, you buy it, you know.
How much?
Oh, that
How
was
many-
about. How many breads did you fall on the ground? Did you drop to do that?
I don't know, like 20.
Okay, well, it's 40 gold then.
Is this enough money? And he just like dumps a bunch of gold on the counter.
Okay, and she takes 40 from it, and then whatever was left, she gives it back to you. So generous, such generous people. Would you like a cupcake with it?
What?
She holds out
That
like a
sounds
little
delicious.
chocolate cupcake.
Yes.
God, you guys are horrible with your money.
He just kind of like eats it while it's still in her hand.
Oh, they're so friendly. Kids, come get a picture with the friendly people. And like the kids hop up on the counter and they like pose, and she pulls out a okay, wait, cameras don't exist. Okay, she rolls out a medieval, ye old camera, and she, like, stands there for, like, 10 minutes while she, like, slowly takes your picture with it. Because I
Face
think...
Smasher is just a blur of eating bread.
Oh, I'm going to put this up on the wall. And she puts it up on the booth, just like, and then, like, and she titles it "Our Favorite Customers."
That's really sweet.
Yay!
Just like the cupcake.
Let's
Face
see.
Smasher just looks up, like, walks up to her counter and kind of, like, tears a little bit. Is, I like your bread.
Oh, aren't you sweet? Come back later, we'll have more cupcakes and bread.
Okay, and then, do they have any, like, small sweets or something that'll keep if
Yeah,
it's,
there's
like,
some rolls. You
Okay.
get like a bag of, like,
Yeah,
like 20 sweet, like, Hawaiian sweet rolls for 2 gold.
Sweet. Yeah, that'll work. How much is that?
It's the same as the loaves, just 2 gold.
2 gold is not cheap. Well, for the bag, yes. Okay.
For 20 of them.
Yeah, heck yeah. Alright, cool. I'm getting the best deal here. Alright.
Yeah.
But I did have to pay for some Face Smasher's bread. How much bread?
I thought Ruffle paid
did
for
Face-
it.
Yeah.
I offered, but okay. Whatever. Maybe we split the bill because Face Smasher ate so much bread. How much bread did you eat?
Well, that was all
All
free,
the
so I mean...
bread.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. He ate all the
20
free samples.
loaves, dude.
Testing.
Me.
Testing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know what just happened, but both my displays went black.
Oh.
Oh.
I can still hear everyone, and apparently my inputs still work, but I'm gonna just do everyone else before me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
alright.
So, I mean, I guess we're just about done. Jericho,
Red
I forgot
gold.
where you actually went off to, right? Oh, did you?
Weapons. They went off to go get weapons, right?
Yeah, weapons and armor.
Okay, well, the general store has those kind of weapons, but there are no enchanted weapons.
If you just want
Is-
to dual wield scimitars, I'd just take that.
Yeah, I look for those scimitars. They should be cheap.
The old man kind of like points. He's like, "Oh, I got a bucket. I forgot there's a bucket of weapons over there. Take them. Be careful now. Don't poke yourself."
Could I do a perception check on the weapons just in case?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What exactly are you? Or I guess let me ask, what exactly are you looking for?
Well, maybe there's something he might have missed. Maybe there's an enchanted scimitar in there.
Okay, then roll investigation.
Okay, cancel it. Investigation. If I don't find anything, then whatever.
Okay.
Nope.
No,
Alright,
they're all
I just
pretty
grabbed
much
two.
the same. Some are different colors. Some look nice.
I grabbed the green ones, the green scimitars.
Okay, you grab ones with green hilts and stuff, and you walk it over. And he's just like, the guy's just like, looking pretty disappointed. Are you looking for something? Maybe I can stock up on it.
I was wondering if you happen to have any enchanted ones by any chance, or no?
Nope. No magic around these parts. Not since the people from the Underdark been coming around looking for enchanted things. Had to throw them all out. Yep, not safe no more.
You wouldn't happen to have a local. Sorry.
Alright, did you come with? Did you?
Yes, the
Oh.
two of us went.
I didn't know, I'm so sorry!
I was waiting.
Yeah, no.
I'm so sorry, you're so quiet all the time!
Oh, she's so quiet. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Come on, Trey.
I was talking over you though.
No, I'm sorry, go for it.
Oh my god.
It's all right.
So I go over to the shopkeeper guy. I'm like, so you wouldn't happen to have a local druid around, would you?
If you're looking for magic druidy things, nope. Nope, wouldn't find them. Not since some Underdarklings been coming around. Not today.
Nah.
Always. Could have done that.
So, I mean, you good?
Yeah, I guess we're good.
Phil got
Okay.
his little green
By the way,
sword.
did you pay for the weapons?
Yeah, I have no idea
They're
how much they
25
are. They're what?
25 gold each.
Okay, so
So
that'll be
knock down
50 for
50
the
gold.
scimitars. That's fine.
Jericho, I already added the scimitars to your
I
thing,
saw, thank
including
you.
the 2-weapon fighting version.
well, how nice of you.
Thank you.
Okay, so are you guys gonna meet up, now that you finished your errands?
I'm going to the tavern. You guys can go there if you want.
Yeah, of course. We're all gonna meet up except for Serena. I
Okay.
guess.
So everyone meets up in the thing. Serena, you take one step inside, and there is it's run by a pair of tieflings. One, the lady's the barmaid. There's an old, like, kind of guy with a goat-like beard at the table. You see the Duragar sitting at the tavern as you are catching him mid-pouring out one for his dead homies. And the guy is kind of the bartender's looking him over just like, you fucking, why do you keep wasting my, and he, like, hears you come in, and he's like, hey, no kids in my bar. We can't, no underage drinking, not in here.
I take another step forward.
I am warning. Hey, little Missy. Hey, there's no kids.
How old is Serena again?
I'm 20 years old.
No, I mean, even if
You are underage.
Look, even if everybody in this entire world didn't think that you were a 12-year-old, you still aren't drinking.
Hey, listen. And I sort of sidle up. Hey,
Look,
hey, listen. Hey, listen.
Roll persuasion.
Okay.
You do it. All right, you kind of talk over him, and he's just like, "Oh, you little poop."
Listen, I think I can handle myself a little better than you. I got some business here. I don't need a drink. Just give me a minute.
If the guards come in and they catch you, ooh, you'll have hell to pay, little girl.
If anyone comes by, I snuck in. You never saw me.
You're right in front of me.
I pull up my hood. Wait, no, I don't have a hood. I find like a bag and I like fashion it into a hood and I just
The best
throw
you
it
can
over.
find is a bar napkin. You put it over your head and you look very silly. The man is very like, all right, this is bullshit, and he walks away.
Great. I get rid of the napkin because it was ruining my style.
But you've got like a napkin like bandana already in your hair though.
It's not like I don't even know what it's called. It's not a bandana.
It's a fancy girl napkin.
Yeah.
When you're sitting
sure.
right next to sad, I've called too many people sad boy. You're Dorothy McPours a lot.
Well, I think the rest of us heard a bunch of commotion, so we naturally head over to the
Oh
tavern.
yeah, no, I'm sure. Like,
Okay,
Oh,
the
yeah,
rest
no,
of you
you
walk
guys
in
can-
and the guy's just like, hey, no, okay, this time I'm putting my foot down. No weapons in my bar. Give him over to Shelly, and he points over to the barmaid who like has a bucket full that has like an axe and like a sword in it, and she like kind of like happily walks over and is just like, I need you to you gotta put these in here. We can't have fights in here.
Face Smasher just has 2 fistful of bread and doesn't really know what to do. He's just kind of like looking around like, I got bread. What do you...
Would you
Can I have one?
would you like to help him maybe get his axe?
oh yeah. Well, wait. I don't think I'm strong enough to do that.
I mean, you can awkwardly get it off. You don't. You just have to put it in a bucket.
Well, I
Put
can
it
at
in a
least
bucket.
unsnap. I'm gonna unsnap the thing that's holding it to his back, so it can like.
He kind of
fall
like
to the floor.
he's a little
I don't help
startled. He's a little startled and he's like looking back, but he just takes another bite of his bread. Like, I don't
worry,
know what's
Face Smasher,
happening
I
and
got
why
it.
you're taking my weapons, but I got bread, so it's okay.
Yeah, you're all right. I like pat him. You're all right.
Mind you, he's also got like javelins and like small axes
Oh
on
my
him.
god. Yeah.
Throwing
Okay, so I guess
axes.
we spend the next fucking 20 minutes unloading all the weapons off of Face Smasher.
All right,
As you
while
do.
you're doing that,
Yeah.
hey, excuse me, Marvin, right?
How do you know my name? Do you know
Yeah.
my plight?
Yeah, we've heard your backstory already.
Okay, good. That saves me
One
some
of us
time
did.
of explaining things. What can I do for you?
So we understand your brother has disappeared.
Love this royal we.
He kind of like looks over at you and his eyes start to well up and he drops the bottle he's been pouring out and he starts to cry into his hands. Oh, Darwin! Did you just tell me what you were doing?
Very like the fakest compassion in the world. I like rub his back.
Roll deception.
Or just have
with, like,
Lady
a
Joe
broom.
come up.
Joe's busy. She's unloading all the weapons off of Face Smasher.
Oh yeah.
Wow, look at you! Alright, you pat his like sweaty dark dwarven back and he's just kinda like,
Oh, is he not wearing a shirt?
he's wearing like a wife beater. Dog?
He's a mine
Dog
worker.
has to pee again. How? How do you have to pee again? You just went!
Too much
What's
water.
wrong with you?
It's only been like a half an hour.
You are
You've been drinking.
hungry.
How's about we all take a bit of a nap and break?
All right, I think that means it's a break.
Eat!
I'm just saying, my cats haven't needed shit this whole time.
No, don't you, no, you stay out. I can't handle this.
Another point for
I can't
cats.
handle this right now. You tried my patience. I love you.
What the fuck is going on with those weird ass
Ah!
mannequins?
Just saw him.
I was just
Those are
like, I like
mannequins, dude.
just got my displays came back finally.
Yeah,
I
I
was
was
just
just gonna ask if that's working again then.
I was like rearranging everything, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Have you never seen those mannequins in storage before?
I don't think so.
I've
They're-
never seen one in.
I've seen the ones that are way too tall.
Yeah.
I've seen the ones that have like a wide smile, but not like that. Like that. That is.
Okay,
like,
so sad dwarf.
Right. Okay.
Sorry, 1 second. I need to reset all my displays.
Fair enough. How you guys doing?
Okay, that's done.
Good.
Okay, so I'm like, hey, man. But you know what? We're here to the rescue.
Would you gonna help me find Darvin?
Well, we're gonna find Darvin. You're gonna stay right here.
Oh yes, yeah. I'm in no condition to. He's right.
I sort of like look him up down and like,
Look, if you guys could find Darvin, that'd be great. He could help us pay off our house debts, and we could finally be a family again.
Hold
Or
on a
we could
second.
move
He
out
was a
of this-
millionaire and he hadn't paid off his house debt.
Well, he hadn't been home in a long time. He became very wealthy. He gave me a couple of gold to pay off the debts for a while, but and he disappeared.
Jericho, are you in here?
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
in the tavern. You're
Yeah,
I thought you were
everyone was
good. I
in there.
thought everyone was helping
No, it's-
Crash.
it's-
Dis-
no,
Yeah, no,
it's-
they're done by now. It's not like a fucking it's not
Unless
you're
they
not doing a
start
comedy
shooting
bit.
ads.
You're just it's one axe, 2 javelins, and a couple of hand axes. It's good. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
unless
alright.
they give me a pat down that
Nah,
everybody's done.
nah, you've just given them to him, and this girl is like unbelievably strong and can carry an entire like thing full of weapons, and she puts it to the side.
Could you maybe answer us what exactly did he find in the mines that made him want to stay down there?
I don't know. He wouldn't tell anybody. He was completely hush hush about the whole thing. He wouldn't even tell me.
Do you know who he was selling to?
You know, it never really occurred to me that he would have to find someone to sell, but he was just down in the mines.
Okay. So you two live together? You lived in the same house?
Yeah, we lived on the in the residence over on the other side of the where everybody else lives.
Could you take us there? Maybe we could find some hints as to what happened.
I think
Well,
we'll find hints in the mine.
Or we go to his house and there's like an
I would agree
invoice
with
for
him.
like
The mine would probably serve you better. Our house, he hasn't been there ever since he found the mine.
I mean, unless Serena wants me to case the joint.
I mean,
I
you
mean-
could.
I
we
mean,
could
we
do
could
it right
just-
now because we could spend 20 seconds just being like, okay, roll investigation. You roll 20. Hey, guess what? You definitely know that he hasn't been here in forever.
okay, fine. There
Well done.
could have been something. Maybe
I
it's
just
like,
want to save you some time. It's just no.
all right.
Yeah,
There's
let's
nothing
just
happening in the house.
think these things through. I mean, Ryan
No,
is.
it's cool. Don't worry about it. This is how it goes. This is how it
No,
goes.
don't metagame it.
Yeah. It's just-
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So okay. All right. Fine. Okay. So you know absolutely nothing about what he was doing.
No, just mining. It's weird he was able to do all the mining by himself. But
So he had no workers.
no work, not that I know of. Went down, came up. He was supposed to hire some workers, but I guess he never needed them.
I mean, I sort of like exchange a glance with everyone because what was her name? She specifically mentioned workers. So yeah, her. Actually, it's one of the 4 things she's told us to do. Okay. So do can we just walk right in there? Is there like some security?
Not that I know of. Oh, but if it's that dark, you should be careful. I can see you guys are carrying around a couple magic items. We've had an issue where creatures down from the Underdark have been coming up and so hustling people for their magic items. We've had to go full stop. No magic. Of course, the kid.
That why you had to throw out
and
all those weapons?
He kind of like looks over like out the window to the crazy house with all the balls, except for those 3. And then he like kind of looks back at you guys.
What's going on in that house?
Those 3, yeah.
They're insane. Insane
Okay.
people trying to sell insane things at insane prices that you wouldn't believe. They're
Wait,
having a
insane-
clearance sale on nuttiness. It's a
Wait.
goofy, wacky wonderland down there.
Insanely high or low prices?
Yes.
You have to talk.
All right, man. This place is Neopets economy, isn't it?
We've got all the information we need. We just have to go to the mine. Maybe that. crazy
I'm going
house.
to the Magic Wacky Land.
Yeah, no, fuck yeah, I'm going to Magic
Oh,
Wacky.
yes.
All right, let's head over to Wacky Land.
So it's
Okay.
gonna take another 20 minutes to re-equip Crash.
Right.
Nah, fuck that. You guys she just kind of like throws, the little tiefling girl's just like, okay, stand still. And she heaves the bucket at you guys and all the weapons just kind of fall onto you and she like waves at you like, have a nice trip, don't drive it,
Jesus
don't drink
Christ.
and drive.
I just
Wow.
finger guns.
So why isn't like this girl like
Can we get her in?
Wait, hold on. Yeah,
I
like,
like super talented and strong?
hey,
We need
I see you're a friend,
little
fellow
girl.
tiefling. Have you ever considered the lifestyle of being an adventurer?
Oh no, I just like staying at the bar, you know, there's lots of nice people who come through here. It's exciting. I don't think I'd be much help either. And she lifts a table with one hand and like pulls the gum off of the bottom.
Well, I mean, don't sell yourself short. I mean, really, like, I can see that you've got major potential.
Oh no, I'm just a barkeep. I just work. See, I don't even know my own job. And then the barkeeper's just like, Are you trying to poach my? Don't you poach my workers? Get out of here!
Alright.
What's your name? Backstory? College major?
Let's just go, guys. Let's stop.
Thank you about adventuring. Alright, let's go.
So you guys head
Hey
out
girl, what's your sign?
to the crazy house, and as you walk towards it, you hear there's talking inside, and then when you get just within range, there's a hatch that you didn't notice opens up, and a big chute jumps out, and it lands directly at your feet, and then these 3 pairs of eyes come out of the corner and then look at you.
I crawl up the chute.
Do these eyes have like anything attached to them, or are they
No,
just
they're just like eyes in the dark, like a
Okay.
cartoon.
Hey, I heard you're
Is
in Spain.
Selling
Prices.
magic stuff.
this chute an entrance, or is there a
We've
front?
got customers! And a little shrubby witch comes trotting out and grabs onto Serena and starts sniffing her. And then another one that's really, really tall walks over and slams her face into the face smasher's face and starts smelling him. And then the other one there's a normal one with just really long hands that she walks over to Cherir and starts rubbing its face up against it, and they're all sniffing you, and then they meet back and they're just oh, what's magic? I don't really know. She doesn't really have much of the magic things on her. I mean, she has a couple of things, but it's not really that great. And then the other one that was smelling Cherir is just it's just a necklace. It's not really that great. I mean, it's kind of pretty. Maybe we can do something with it, but it's not really that much important, you know. I don't really know if I really want that one. And then the other one hurriedly runs back and it's the big one's got a really juicy belt. It's there's all kinds of mojo coming off of that one. We definitely need to get that one. And they all turn back to you. It's hello, dearies. Welcome to our little magic shop. Oh, you're so cute. Come on, come inside. And they all walk backwards in, and while they're giggling, kind of witchy laughter.
They touched me, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Are they just really ugly?
They're hags.
Did they smell?
They're hags.
God, I'm furiously
no smell can
scrubbing.
overpower Joe.
You never be clean, Justin.
So you guys walk inside of their hut, their Baba Yaga hut.
I walk inside, but less enthusiastically than I was before.
Yeah.
I want
I'm.
weapon.
Joe is very enthused.
You guys walk inside, and it's a total, like, you know, witch doctor house. There's, like, eyeballs and, like, jars that, like, stare at you and watch you as you move. It's way bigger on the inside than it was on the outside. There's, like, pickled hands and shrunken heads. There's all kinds of things, and there's, like, weird animals and cages, and these 3 witches walk behind a counter with a glass top, and they're like, come in, come browse our wares. What you looking for?
Personally, I'm looking for an enchantment to some blades for cheap.
Personally, I prefer the air.
Oh, we can help you with that one, dear. Yes. And then, like, the one with the really long hands, like, reaches up on top of a shelf and pulls down a jar of dirt and slams it on the counter. And she looks at you. She, like, hops up onto the counter, puts her really long arms on her hips, like, there you go.
Oh.
That's a jar of dirt.
It's a jar of... Do you listen to these ones? I hear them. They're not real sharp. Not real sharp at all. This is enchanting dirt, don't you know? And she opens up the jar, and there's this, like... It's like a really dry smell that, like, once it goes up your nose, like, all the moisture in your nose comes out. And she takes a handful of it. It's like, give. And she kind of, like, gestures for you to give something to her.
I give her one of my cutlasses to see.
Oh yes, very standard, very standard.
Not much.
At this point, I need everyone to post how much money that they have in the Roll20
I've actually
thing.
been trying to figure
Oh,
it out. I know I have.
Okay. Thank you for being so expedient with that.
0. Oh, I'm sorry, Faith.
I know I have at least like 500, but I'm trying to find the exact number so I don't bullshit.
Aren't you keeping it on your PDF sheet?
I know, that's what I'm looking through. I just don't know.
It's on page 2, bottom right.
Okay, well,
It's so
for
funny
Jericho,
you guys have so much money in flat, bro.
Yeah.
for Jericho, he like the little witch like draws closer to you, and she puts her long finger into like the neck of your shirt and pulls you forward, and she starts smelling you even more, and she holds you back, and she has kind of like a disgusted look on her face. She's like, well, I mean, it's such a common practice. So many people are rushing in, looking for me to enchant their weapons. And she like kind of looks around at the nobody that's in here.
Hey,
Wait your turn, little one. Children
She's talking
these
to
days. And she holds the dirt closer to the scimitar. It's like, a little process like this will take 100 gold.
All right. I hand her my gold, and I hope she
have
can
money?
properly weigh it.
She like holds it in her hand, and she's kind of like, eh. And she like dumps the handful of dirt on it, and your sword begins to glow a little bit. Just like it's like a dark, it's like a black, like kind of like a black light glow. And she's like, well, there you go. One enchanted sword, $100. I hope you enjoy it. Your scimitar now has +1.
Oh shit! I have way
Thank
more
you.
money than I thought. Holy crap!
I'll come back next time I get some extra gold.
Yeah. She kind of like shoves it into like a pot that the other ones hold up. And they're like, now what can I do for you, little girl? You've waited so patiently for it. And she like jabs you on the top of your head with her long fingernails.
I assume you're talking to me.
Yeah.
Oh, plus 1 magic.
Do you have? And I get closer than I usually would, and I like whisper, and I tell her that one magic item I've been begging you for.
See, I don't even remember it, so you're gonna have to private message me that. I have a very busy life. Wands. Everyone wants wands. Playing around with wands these days. Maggie, go find the girl our wand box. And the tall one kind of like shuffles off and brings you a wand, and then just kind of slams on the door on the table and opens it up. And she's like, 1,000 each.
I didn't even ask for a wand.
1,000 each.
Can I at least look at them?
Yeah, you will have to do an Arcana check because they won't tell you what they are.
Hey, Sharir,
Yeah.
can you tell me what these are?
I don't know, maybe Serena should do the roll?
Maybe you should fuck off.
No, I won't.
Sharir,
Hey, now.
what's in here?
That's your face.
Hey, I'll look for you. You said Arcana?
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Can I tell what they are?
Yeah, you can definitely tell what these wands are. Most of them are actually just sticks that glow. The other one, there is one that, basically it's a wand of magic missile. There is another one that is a wand that basically absorbs offensive spells. And there is one that shields you from, like, interference from, like, just, if something tries to fuck with you, it's like a protection wand.
Fuck with you magically?
Yeah, any magic, it protects you from magic.
No, fuck off.
So, no, you don't want them?
No, this isn't. I asked for a ring.
Yeah, well,
You can
I was
upgrade
giving
your
you a workaround. I'm not just gonna be like, oh yeah, no, that's cool, whatever, okay. I'm giving you a workaround. I just gave you the thing you wanted in wand form. Come on, what do you want from me?
Is that the same thing?
Basically.
It doesn't exactly work as a wand, mechanically.
Doesn't matter. You can't afford any of these anyway.
That's right. Your poor ass can't even afford this shit.
Hey,
What are you getting uppity for?
Anyways, yeah, no, I'm like, no, I'll wait for the proper time.
And then you see the tall one closes it, and it's just like, and she like puts it back. Anyone else would like to buy from the crazy, nasty swamp people?
Did
Do you
just say
have
that?
more
Love me some
bread?
crazy swamp people. My people.
And she like kind of like lifts up her foot and looks at the bottom of it and pulls out a sandwich. You want this?
Don't eat it, please
A
don't.
whole sandwich?
He's thinking about it.
Don't.
No.
All right, and she eats it in one bite.
Ugh.
He's still got some bread left, so he's okay with not taking the nasty foot sandwich.
Do I see anything like exceptionally cool with my 25 passive perception?
There's an eyeball that keeps looking at you. It is on a gold chain. There is a pot with a bunch of corks in it, and there are a couple of rings. Just
What's
as
that?
things.
What's that pot?
Is it like corks are like plugging something, or are they just like
Yes.
lying in the? Okay.
And like she's just
No,
like,
it's on a
oh, what a
wide
good
mouth
eye
bullet.
this one has. And she tries to pick it up, and she's like, it'll help. And the other ones come up over, and all three of them put this jug on it, and it's like, it's filled with all kinds of liquids. Could be useful out there in the wilderness.
But what's the pot do?
And she like takes a cork out of the thing, and like a little bit of like water comes out of it, and it starts burning through the counter. That was the wrong cork. There's other things in it too. We're going to have to fix that, but that could be useful.
Can I get the pot without any of the liquid in it?
That's it.
What?
They kind of like look at the liquids. That's the okay, and they all like turn it over and take it out, and like more of this acid and like some foul selling stuff and like water and some oil and some ketchup and some all kinds of other stuff starts pouring out of it, and they put it up on the thing. It's like, why would you? Okay, 100 gold.
It's just a regular ass.
It is now a regular jug.
I'll take it.
Okay. Cool. They just kind of look as there's all this shit everywhere, and they're just like, did we? What?
It's best not to ask.
Okay.
And
I still have the stinky bucket.
oh my god. So son of Stinky Bucket, Stinky Jar. I can't believe you.
Wait, have you just been carrying that fucking shit bucket
Yes,
for like
Yes!
weeks now?
Gross!
It will
my God.
serve her well
Oh, my
in the future.
All right, I'm just gonna wait outside.
Okay.
Lots of...
I'm interested in buying something.
Okay, what are you looking for? Perhaps you would... I could see in a wise old one like you would perhaps like this. And she holds up a just a bag, and she pulls a balloon out of it. And then she like hops onto the counter, and then she like slowly wafts down from the counter with it. And then she crawls back up, and she hops again, but this time she starts like floating in the air a little bit. It could all be yours for... say 1,000 gold. Lovely trinket, this one.
I don't think so on that.
Haggle.
Looks like fun,
Haggle.
but nah. Anyway.
What about? And then like the other one pulls out a bag and it has a couple of beans in it. She like kind of looks at it and she like holds them out. She's like, the magic though.
Okay, but what did they do?
Which one could I do that isn't going to destroy this place anymore? Let's see.
Damn it, Ruffle.
Dun.
Wow, these would all fuck this place up. Oh, okay. She throws one onto the ground, and then, like, from it, even though the floor's kind of dirty, from where she threw it, a couple of toadstools start growing up. And, she's like, that's the one that won't destroy this place anymore. Lots of other things. Geysers, pyramids, all sorts of things grow out of this one. Maybe a campfire if you want it.
So, do you only sell one bean at a time, or is it
The
a whole bag deal?
bag.
Ooh, how much is it?
1,200.
Well, I really do think I can get a better deal at the town down at the bottom of the hill, so...
Oh, please. You won't find items like this in over 100 miles. We've got the best.
Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to pass on that bargain then.
How's about 1,150?
1,000! We'll do it even better. How about that? And she shakes it a little bit more.
Can you sweeten the deal a bit? Maybe like a ring of protection or something in with that?
I'd pay 1,000 gold for a ring of protection by itself.
Shut up.
You don't have 1,000 gold.
Yeah, you don't.
I pay
They
someone
kind of
else's
like
gold.
shift over to the thing and they like talk a little bit to each other. And they're like, tell you what, dear, we'll throw in 2 balloons from the pack if you take with it for 1,100.
Well, how much would a ring of protection be anyway, now that we're on the subject?
1,200.
Either the bag or the ring, Joe.
Shush. Mommy's working. Alright, how about ring of protection, one of the balloons, and 1 bean for 1,200?
1,250.
Alright, deal.
And she slides you the ring and a bean and 2 balloons, and they kind of like cackle to themselves, and they're like, very good doing business with all of you, so nice. Do come back later when you need something else. And they all kind of like giggle to themselves as they do. And then the other one's kind of like, oh, but you, tall one, your belt. Very, very neat looking belt. A little old, a little worn, but maybe we can make a deal for it.
Face Smasher just kind of looks at him and is like, looks down at the belt and goes, belt is me. He like doesn't know how to explain that it's attached to him now.
I guess, like, it's kind of cursed to him.
Yes, we've decided that we're going to close up shop now. We need you to leave now, thank you, goodbye! And they all just kind of, like, take out push brooms and start shoveling you people out of it. And then the door closes behind you, and the little chicken legs get up, and it hobbles off into the woods.
Oh, they really don't want to.
We lost the Baba Yaga.
We gotta get that off you, Face Smasher. I'm, like, watching them chicken run away.
He just kind of frowns, like everyone's mad at me.
Oh no. Okay,
Ruffle hugs his
so
leg.
yeah, so it's,
Group hug.
Joe, so you did get that ring of protection?
Yeah.
Oh god, now I gotta figure this out. All right.
but yeah, okay. So now that you guys are all geared up, what do you guys want to do?
If anyone got any attunement gear, we needed an hour to attune to it.
It's gonna take you. I'll say it'll take about an hour to get to the mine just on foot.
So we
Yeah,
move
sure.
north.
Just so you can use it.
Yeah.
Just save some time. Let's make it easier. Okay.
Attune to my jug.
So I have basically also with the balloons, those are 2 featherfall balloons, yeah?
They will let you featherfall or use levitate, basically.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Are they one-use items?
As long as they don't pop and you can keep
Oh.
them somewhere. I mean, you could tie them to your waist and just have balloons, and then when
I
you
just
want
have 2
to,
balloons?
Like deflate them and just put them.
No,
in your
I
bag.
don't think
you
that's
can't
how it
deflate them. If you deflate
Oh,
them,
it-
something bad happens.
Yeah, I don't think
Oh.
I'm gonna be doing that. Okay.
If you
Sweet.
def-
I look like I just came from the fucking carnival. I have
You
2
deflate-
balloons, a magic bead, and then a ring.
If you deflate the balloons, you deflate in real life.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Oh god, that's a fetish for somebody.
guys
Oh.
are-
Oh, gee, no.
Oh,
Oh,
took it to
No,
the dark
it is
place.
definitely. But so
is,
you
it
guys,
is.
you done here? You gonna head off to the mine?
Yeah, we should probably should.
Like,
Sure.
that's it.
Hey Joe.
Ah,
What's
yes.
your AC like supposed to be?
I'm looking in my PDF. It says armor class 15.
Because I was just looking at your
So-
sheet and it's only 11, and that means you're unarmored.
Oh, well, I don't know if I don't think I'm wearing armor. Oh, I'm wearing leather armor. Okay, it says AC is 14.
Okay, so it's 11 from the armor plus your dex, which is 1, so that's 12. Where's the 2 coming from?
I don't know. Like, if that got messed up or something at some point. Sorry about that. So should it be?
Okay, so if you're wearing leather armor, then plus 1, that's 12. If you guys your protection, that's another 1, so it's 13.
Okay.
Okay, also you're really quiet.
Oh, yeah. I just I don't know where the extra number came from. Maybe I have an item that's doing that.
Well, if you find it, let me know. I'm setting it to 13 for now.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fair. But now with the ring, it'll be plus 1, so it'll be 14 anyway.
No, it's
So-
it's 13 with the ring.
What? Oh, okay.
You only have 1 dex.
Okay, I'll change it to 13 then.
Also, I'm gonna test the saving throw to make sure this works.
It says I have plus 3 dexterity in my sheet.
It says plus 1 on your roll 20 sheet.
Oh, okay, then I messed up and didn't
There's a
update
plus
that
1
one.
there.
Yeah, okay, looks like it works.
Thank
Okay,
you.
So what are we at total then? 14? Does that all work out now?
You're at 13 armor class.
Okay. Alright. I fixed this one then.
Okay, yeah, so we go up the place.
Okay, so you take a hour-long hike up to the northeast or the northwest, right? To the mine. You see that there are a couple other mines, but they currently have people working in them, taking like minecarts in and out. There's people standing out the front. There is the pretty much telltale sign of an abandoned mine by there being spider webs and like kind of like just dust, and there is a sign that just says Darwin's mine, keep out, don't come in, stay out, I swear to God, don't come in here.
Let's go in.
Okay, no, Scooby do it, let's go.
Hey, so are the
Maybe
people who
we
are
should
standing
do
out? Were the
yeah.
people who were standing outside and like standing outside a different mine?
Yeah, they're on the way there, like as you guys
Okay,
are
so we
heading
passed
there.
by other mines.
Yeah, this one's like
Oh.
way far in the back, but anyway.
Oh. Well,
Here
I
you
wonder
go.
if like, whoa! I'm doing
Mining it
a
up.
perception check or something before I
Sure,
step
you're
in.
missing.
Oh.
No, there's 3. We got
I-
3.
1, 2,
Face
3, 4,
Smasher
5,
takes
6.
the lead.
Okay,
Hold on.
Actually,
Are you sure? I don't see her on my screen.
right here.
I do.
Oh yeah, she's invisible on my screen. Hold on.
I have no
Wait,
idea why that is. That's very weird.
I just like
Maybe
turn
we
to
ended as a
Medley and
bear?
she's there on that screen.
Yeah, Joe
Okay,
didn't just
well-
rush in. Joe did do a perception check. She's like in the
Oh.
baggy bag.
Okay.
What
yeah,
is?
sure.
I mean, what is? Does our like admiral of seeing things see anything?
Right, yeah, maybe.
I was just gonna explain it, but okay, whatever. So as you guys walk in, it's dimly lit. There are there's a tunnelway that comes down into the mine. It seems very kind of like your standard mine thing. There's the things that hold the wooden things along the sides that hold up the mine. Yeah, the supports. There are a couple of footsteps, really tiny footsteps, that are like leading up, but they don't go out of the mine. And yeah, it looks there are still torches burning. A couple of them are out, but there are still torches burning.
This map is fucking huge.
Should we take a torch? Or...
If you like, I mean, I think you guys have torches.
I can see in the
I do
dark.
not.
So.
I have dark vision.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I mean,
well, I've got dark vision now.
so does every fucking body.
Yeah.
Everyone and their mom has dark vision.
Does
so
Sage
many-
have dark vision?
That being said, dim light does provide disadvantage on perception checks, so we should
Okay.
probably carry a torch.
Okay,
Okay,
so you take a torch
enough.
with you. That's
I
fine.
will grab
Who's-
that torch.
Okay.
Okay, so Jericho has the torch.
Okay, Sharir is still invisible to me, but I'm just gonna have to work around it because I can't fix it.
That's fine.
All right, follow me, everybody.
Okay, so you walk into this place, and it seems like it's like the first kind of mining place. There are lots of little there's a couple of stalactites around. There's abandoned mining equipment, some chains that are attached to walls with like little cuffs on them, abandoned
Oh.
pickaxes,
Okay.
and some more of those torches
God.
around.
So I'm no master of mining, but what are these chains for?
Holding up prisoners.
Yeah, well,
In a mine?
that's the weird
Yeah.
part. Yeah. What? Okay.
Just, you know.
Something's odd here.
Hey,
Hmm.
Mr. Seeingson, do you see anything?
Do I?
Roll perception with your mighty eyes.
Okay.
25 passes? Okay.
Perception.
I'm really more looking for like if you can see,
You have advantage.
like if
But
you see stuff.
But I don't have dark vision.
No,
no.
but we have a torch.
Oh, we have.
Yeah.
Stay close to me.
You got torches, and this place is kind of dimly lit with torches and whatnot. Ooh, nice. Okay. Well, you are looking through this place. Everything just seems a little bit like it's been used pretty frequently. It's actually like it doesn't even seem like it's really been that long since it's been used. It just seems like a couple, maybe a week or so, like around the time that they said that Darwin went missing. You kind of pick up that was there. Also, you can hear from over this way wheels on a track.
Hmm.
Do
Stick
they
to
go
the
round and
walls.
round?
Say what?
I said stick to the walls.
Oh no, I think was it Joe said something.
Oh no, I'm just acknowledging.
I
Oh, okay.
asked if the wheels on the track go round and round.
I
Well, they're
shout to
coming
Face
and they're
Smasher,
getting
"Come with
louder,
us."
and they seem like they're coming up, and they seem like they just came up out of the thing. And as you hear the wheels coming, they come a little faster or a little bit louder, and you see this little barrel, and pushing the barrel is this little guy.
Aww, so
There's a
cute.
little man in a little, it kind of looks like a valet monkey suit. And he just kind of walks out. On his valet suit, there is a T and a 152 on it. And he kind of like looks as he comes out the bottom, and he looks over at you guys, and he's like, oh, right. His cart is filled to the brim with these smoky, about like maybe 6-inch long crystals. And he looks over at you guys after he comes out, and he says, oh, hey! I didn't know we had any visitors. What are you guys doing in here?
I, at this point, am not sure now.
We're here to find your boss. Any idea where he is?
Oh, you're here to find the head elf? We don't
Did he-
really know where he is either.
Not well. hold on. See, I think we're gotten a little bit of a mix-up here. Are we might be in the wrong tunnel. See, we're looking for, what's his name? Garvey? Garvin.
Darvin.
Gavin. That
Darvin?
one. Darvin.
You're looking for the head elf.
Okay.
You.
He's a dwarf.
So are we. We don't know where that guy went. All I know is he
Alright.
told me, "Hey, Tori, you better keep digging out those things, or I'm gonna staple your head to the wall." And I don't want that. So
Okay.
I'm just-
What? You cut out.
He said he would staple my head to the wall. I don't want that. So I just kept digging out all these crystals.
Okay.
Hey, Krunk,
Yeah.
what is he?
Um,
Do I recognize him as like a dwarf, or is a really cute dwarf, or is he some sort of creature?
He is adorable. That's what he is.
Yeah. cute little
I have no
construction
idea
kitty
how
cat.
to write this.
This is a construction
Um,
kitty cat. He's so cute.
Roll, roll
Investigation.
Yeah, okay.
But basically, I don't recognize him like offhand.
No.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
No, all you can tell is that this is the cutest motherfucker you have ever seen pushing a little mine cart. And also possibly a slave. Why
Hey,
aren't
Tori?
these on the map? Yeah.
What are you?
I'm an elf!
Okay. Another question. What are we?
You are really tall! Haha! No, you're a tiefling, and you're a
Okay.
cat. That's a bird. I think that's some kind of lizard. Well, you're just really tall. And you are some kind of mutant, I think? I don't know.
You mutant.
I just
All right,
work
that
here.
answers that question. All right. Thanks, Tori.
Those crystals, what's so important about them?
Oh, man. The head elf wanted us to... And then immediately, as he starts talking, a stalactite falls from the ceiling and impales him right in his head, and he dies.
Oh God.
No.
And then another one falls down from the ceiling and lands directly into his minecart and sends it falling over. And then one of the stalactites. Oh, how should I do this though? This is gonna be fun. No, you stand right the fuck there.
Oh,
One of these stalagmites grows long, ropey tentacles and grabs at Sharir, Face Smasher, who else? Wait, how many do these things have? Hold on. Let me just keep the well, I mean, why don't we just like have this thing show up as what it really is? Ta-da! This happens.
Crap.
It turns into
Oh,
it opens its eyes, a huge bloodshot red eye, and tentacles come out of it, and it grabs. How many does it have?
Dude's stoned as fuck.
Eight, four,
Ah!
five, six,
I made a weed joke. Oh.
Let's see.
God, I swear I was reading about
4.
this
He's
Okay,
stoned too, though.
so it can grab 4. It grabs 4
layers.
people. Sharir, Serena, Face Smasher, and Ruffle. Each of you. This thing shoots out its tentacles at you, and let me actually make those attacks to see if it actually. Oh wait, no, not Face Smasher. The cart actually, it swings one of its tendrils at the cart, and it doesn't have to roll to do that. But for you guys, this is going to go against your AC. This one's for Sharir. Does this hit your
Nope.
AC, Sharir?
Nope.
Okay, this one's for Serena.
No.
Ruffle.
Yeah.
Okay, and you guys just narrowly dodge this, and it grabs Ruffle, and it grabs the cart, and the 2 stalagmites that fell into it, fall out, and eyes grow out of those ones, and little teeth. And let me get those little guys. They fall out here. And here.
I love it.
And they like drop onto the ground, and this thing like swings the cart, and crystals go flying all over the ground over here, like all up in this area, over here, and it like looks into the thing, and it like roars because seeing that the card is empty, throws the card over this way, and then it attempts to put Ruffle in its mouth with a bite, like this. Does that hit you?
No, that doesn't meet AC.
Okay, so it just barely you just kind of worm your way out of the way. Let's roll initiative.
Could you bring up the initiative thingy?
That would be a great idea for me. Yes. Let me hold on.
Ooh.
Okay, do it again.
Oh no. No, I rolled. I crit, goddamn you.
I'm sorry, I'm a bad DM.
Oh.
I got a pretty high one.
But it didn't like register.
Oh!
Wow.
You were all sad, but now everything's a-okay.
Should I reroll twice or?
That is
I don't know,
amazing.
just reroll again. Just select your guy and. Wow, this thing fucking sucked.
Holy God.
Jesus.
Okay.
Hey, somebody's faster than me.
What the hell?
Just pop this
Why
into
were there
descending
so many
order.
20s?
Well, actually, I got the higher I got the higher dex.
I've
Ruffle
got an
has 23.
advantage.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Oh, apparently we can just edit our own initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Well then, haha.
5,000 there.
Oh, we can't add it. We can't add a turn though. That's all that matters.
Okay. So
Some
at the
of
top
us
of
are
the
lower
order
than the
is
enemy,
Ruffle
so-
in this very big clusterfuck of a situation. Oh
Okay.
wait, you've been grappled, so you're like over here, and you're being roped. You are
That's-
being tentacled by this thing.
Okay. First I'll apply Hunter's Mark to big guy there.
Okay. I'm so happy you can keep your cool while you are basically being like squidded.
I really wish that Roper token was flipped because then it would be another great situation for Ruffle's token.
Wait.
Right.
Stress.
Hey!
Oh no!
How you doing now, buddy?
I'm not into this.
Just let me
So-
touch. Just let me
I'm gonna-
touch.
Well, let me suggest a better idea. Since he hasn't moved yet. Does that hit?
This? Well, you're grappled, so, you actually take, let's see, hold on, let me actually look it up. The target's grappled, escape DC 15. Until the grapple ends, the target is restrained and has disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws, and the roper can't use the same tendril on another target.
It's restrained. Okay, so it's not a check; it's an attack roll. Let me check what restrained does. Restrained, speed of 0, regardless of bonus. Disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. Attacks at disadvantage. Enemy attacks have advantage.
Oh.
So you
well,
only got
no,
an
that doesn't. You can't. You just kind of. It's got your arms, and you just kind of like flip and flaggle your sword at it, and it's just like, no, not
Actually,
today.
You have advantage on enemies that haven't gone yet, right?
I do have advantage on
But you also have
enemies.
disadvantage. That means it's a normal roll, so the first
Oh.
one should work.
Yeah!
Okay.
Nice.
Well,
Also, did you Hunter's Mark the dude?
I did Hunter's Mark the dude.
well, let me do that for you, my good man. Bup, bup, bup. And 22 does hit this thing's AC for a good 9 damage, plus your Hunter's Mark damage.
Ooh.
crit.
Good
crit.
6. Very nice. Yeah, it brings itself a little bit too close, and you get a good nick on it, and it's just like, Face Smasher.
He decides that he wants to go for these little ones. He usually takes out the big things, but he's gonna mix it up a little bit this time and go for the one right below him here. He's going to swing. He's gonna pop his rage first off,
Okay, you're angry.
and reckless attack. The one right below him. Ooh.
Yeah, okay.
Just Popeye.
Just, you fucking slam this thing, and it gives out a huge screechy squeal as you bring your mighty great axe down on its fleshy body. It squirms a little bit. It pukes up a little bit of black blood. It's hurt. Jericho.
I wish I would have rolled better though. Damn.
What you got?
Well, I got some new stuff I'd like to try out, actually.
Ooh la la!
Fancy.
How fancy! My dirt sword.
A witch in a candy house threw dirt on my sword.
I wonder if that hits.
Yeah,
paid
wait,
a
the
pretty
little
penny
guy?
for it.
On these little guys?
Fine.
Yeah,
Wait,
it
do I
hits the
get
little
a
guys.
Yeah, I'm hitting the little guy below me.
Okay,
Sorry.
9 damage.
And
a good
if
swoopity swipe.
remind me again, if I have allies next to me, do I get a sneak attack
Yes.
or
You
Oh
do.
god, halt. It's not allies next to you, it's allies next to enemy. I need to look at the rules again, god damn it.
But I mean, he still does
Eh.
have allies next to the enemy, so
I mean, whatever it is, it applies,
Yeah, it
so
still
you're
works.
good. Don't worry about it. All right, so you do like it's just standing in front of you, and you do kind of like a Sailor Moon spin, and you like whirlwind this thing on the ground as it also shrieks and spews blood everywhere.
All right, guess what? I get my other hand.
Oh shit!
Oh snap!
Do I
Oh shit!
oh,
That hits it.
I
You don't
twirl
get
my
another
blades
sneak
around
attack.
and-
You don't get another
Slash
sneak
it
attack, but you killed it. Ooh, you popped this thing like a
Oh.
zit. Splorch.
Shit.
Again, you don't get another sneak attack.
Oh,
Totally fine.
okay,
Didn't
never
need
mind.
it.
It's
He's
dead anyway,
good.
but
You
Whatever. I stab it while it's down. There.
he destroyed it.
Okay, you sliced it once, it screeched, you stabbed it again, and then it died, and then you're just like, I'm not done with this, and you just keep on stabbing it over again.
Oh
All right,
gosh.
that's my turn.
Sweet shit. Hey, Joe, what you got?
All right. Well, since it looks like you've got the little nuggets under control,
Nuggets.
For
I
now.
guess, for now, nuggets. I think we're gonna go for this on the big guy.
Vicious mockery. Okay, I don't think it's a very smart thing, but you know what? Oh, actually, it has positive. No, never mind.
Nope.
It's dumb as shit.
There's nothing positive about this.
Yeah,
What can
so,
you? What? I mean, choose from the many things about it that you could make fun
Yeah,
of it.
I mean, gosh, like this thing looks worse than a bait can that's been set out in the sun. It looks like a frickin' traffic cone made out of meat and sadness, and it's faded as fuck. But doesn't look like it's even having a good time.
Oh
So learn
wait,
how to get high better.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Actually, this thing doesn't understand you. I forgot.
No, it says-
it doesn't need to understand.
Oh, as long as it hears it? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, no.
If the target can hear you, though, it does not need to understand you.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it, like, it vibrates a little bit, and it's just, like, through the, like, the can you, like, the Pocahontas thing? You talk through the language of the wind or whatever, and
Yeah.
it's just, like, to tell him, hey, you fucking suck, bitch. And it's like, oh.
Wait. We need the actual insult though. That's important.
I just gave
You
it.
did. She called it a fucking traffic cone.
Yeah,
Oh
call
god.
it a traffic cone made
I
out
just
of
thought that was part of the regular banter. I didn't.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm romancing the flesh traffic cone. That's how it's
This guy fucking died. This one,
Bye.
on the other hand, get out of the turn order. This one, on the other hand, just kind of starts worming away from you guys and towards the. What is this thing's speed? It says a speed of 5 feet. What the shit? Oh my god. Okay, it starts worming its way over there, and it like picks up one of the crystals with its like its old head mouth, and it starts like chewing on it.
Hold
But
on.
does-
Do I get an
yeah.
opportunity attack?
Yeah.
You do. Ooh.
Alright.
Oh my
See if I
god.
hit.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
You do get sneak
12.
attack on this.
Ooh. You cut into this thing and it just kind of it squeals even more, but it uses the like the momentum of it screaming to like chomp down on this thing and use it as a pacifier. Sharir, what you got?
I'm going to move here,
Okay.
and then I'm going to not turn into a bear.
What the shit?
Oh, plot twist!
Chops an enemy in
What the shit?
What have you got?
I'm gonna do this. Yeah.
Oh, DC 13 dexterity.
It
saving
doesn't give
throw.
the information.
Oh god, you use flaming sphere?
Okay,
Okay.
dex. It has very bad dex since it is.
Oh,
a...
hold on a sec. This doesn't even tell you what this is. Like half the information you need. She summons a fucking glowing orb of fire next to her, and it takes up its own space, and then she like flings it at him,
Oh.
and it keeps the space.
Okay,
It has
if
to
you
be an
hit
empty
this thing,
space.
if you hit this thing, it's just gotta like get wedged into its face, and then because this thing can it even move?
Can I not put it next to myself though?
I mean, you could just kind of slap him with it. You move it, it's okay. But here's the deck the deck save.
Well, who drew that?
It almost did it.
Trying to delete it and I can't delete it.
It almost did it. There we go. You just kind of
It's a
smash this
leaky.
thing in its face, and it takes. Okay, well, it's gone now.
It wouldn't even let me select it for like the longest time there.
Okay, hold on. Whatever. It takes 3 fire damage.
Yeah, 5 foot. Okay, and the sphere actually stays. It doesn't disappear.
Yeah.
I'll make it again. I'm sorry.
You just kind of like
make
walk
it
over to
prettier.
it, and you just kind of summon the sphere, and you push it into its face. And you're just like, there you go. There you go, buddy.
Can you move it one
Here's
up?
a gift from me to you.
Like there.
Sure.
And it's just like it's not. It's like, oh, why?
Rude.
Serena.
Wait, I want to turn into a bear at the end of my turn though.
Oh, okay.
And then I turn into a bear.
Some things never
Might as
change,
well.
huh?
It says that you have to move the sphere as a bonus action,
Oh.
and you use a bonus action to turn into a bear.
Oh, well, I didn't. I meant to
Next
just
turn.
put it there in the first place.
Hopefully.
Well,
Okay, then
you
it
could
doesn't do
move
any
around it.
damage.
You could just move over here if you want, and just like shove it into its face while you were moving. You could do that. It won't get opportunity on you.
Okay, whatever.
Okay.
Sure.
Sure, and then you turn to a bear. So
Okay.
go ahead. I'll move this token to the GM layer.
Uh,
Slime your bear.
It's not
Do you want me to do
drag.
it? Do you want me to do it for you,
No, I
sweetie?
can do it. It's just got a weird box.
I got the bear right here. To rear the bear.
Okay, fine. Put it in. It won't
No,
drag.
sweetie, don't worry about it. I got you. There we are. Hooray.
Bear, we are.
Nope.
Fuck you!
Fair fun counter.
Serena, what
Why
you
would it
gonna do?
drag?
I don't even know.
It's just highlighting it. Fuck, now it works.
Yeah. Sorry, one sec, I'm measuring out some things.
Okay.
This thing's just kind of over here checking its watch on its like 6 tentacles, just like.
I disengage and walk over there. I'm just
okay.
putting this actual style. Like, hopefully, this is. Can I touch it and check if it's real?
I mean, yeah.
All right, cool. I'm just gonna put this thing between us.
Okay. Yeah, no, okay, that's fine.
That's all I got.
It's the Roper's turn. The Roper. Let's see. Let me just read off its multi-attack. The Roper makes 4 attacks with its tendrils, uses rear, and makes 1 bite attack. So who we
Oh,
gonna
God.
get? Oh, and by the way, Serena, you moving over there means jack shit because this thing has a range of 50 feet. So you're
I
getting.
know, but I put a physical barrier between the two of us. Either way, it misses.
It
He'll
depends
roll
on
with
how
advantage. Or disadvantage for this, because look. I'm sorry, but this is what you've signed up for. So that's rolls with advantage. Does 14 hit you?
14 doesn't hit me.
Okay, good. It like hits up against the thing, and its tendrils still there, just kind of like flipping around and feeling for you.
Gross.
It actually only has 3 because it still has ruffle bound. So it's going to then grapple Sharir as a beer. The 17 hit you? Oh, wait. Yeah, no, that one, never mind. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, does it hit you? Does that hit your AC? 17?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're grappled
It meets it.
and restrained. And then it's going to
Okay.
hit Jericho. Does that hit you? Does 21 hit you?
Might.
Don't answer, it does.
Yeah.
Okay. And then he's gonna oh right, I have the wrong thing. And then alright, let me put the I gotchas on you. And you. Grab it a fist, and it's gonna reel you guys in. And it's gonna take a bite out of crime on Jericho. It actually has disadvantage because of the mockery. Does 15 hit you?
Nope. 17.
Oh, you're just getting out of... I need to hit one of you guys with this bite, please.
Wait, you're saying he made an attack on one of my allies?
Yes?
Yep.
Text.
Oh shit! When you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, the creature's speed.
The last one.
When a
That's
creature
one.
within 5 feet of you makes an attack against another target, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon against the creature.
Ooh.
What the shit?
Nice.
You got him! Oh shit! Oh, you slapped him! He touched
Finally!
the funny business and you gave
That's
him the
dope.
business!
I love how the roper like lost attention on Sharir, and then she was just like, "Oh my wamo, Shinderu,"
Super attack.
and he just fucking like guts him. Oh, doesn't
You don't
matter.
understand.
It was a
The
good
entire
slap.
last session, I was trying to set this up and it didn't work.
That's awesome.
She
Oh,
protects,
shit.
but she also attacks.
Carry on.
We're back at the top, Ruffle. You're still gripped and grabbed by this thing.
Okay. So trying to break free would be an action, right?
Yeah, you have to, make a strength DC of 15.
I don't see myself doing that, so I'm just gonna short sword him again
Okay, you have...
Do it.
with
It's a
disadvantage.
normal roll because she has flanking, but she's restrained.
Oh, okay. Oh, I
Yeah.
have flanking. Shit.
He's gonna have to move you fuckers around a bit. This normal attack? No,
Does
12
that
does
hit?
not hit him.
God
You
damn
had
it.
advantage. Oh no, it's a normal.
has a
roll.
normal
Never mind.
roll.
I'm retarded.
You try and swing it, and it, like, swings you away from it and brings it back and, like, kind of screeches into your face. And, like, it has a breath that's like dead bodies.
Gross.
Hey, face smasher.
Hey,
What
how
you
you
gonna
doing?
do?
He's gonna make a reckless attack on the small one again.
Okay, well, it's just kind of eaten, but hey, I like your enthusiasm.
I see what you're
Advantage?
doing.
16 does hit it. You pop this thing, and the crystal goes flying out, and it gets wedged into the fucking, the wall.
I immediately take another attack on the large. Brought
Okay?
that one to 0. Can I use my Great Weapon Mastery?
You can't. That's just an attack. You can just use it whenever you want
Okay.
to.
Cool. And can I do another Reckless with that?
Reckless
Being-
is for your entire turn.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. Aw.
How?
Some of the, like, you were just like, oh, God. Oh, I was just thinking back to when I popped that fucking thing. And you just kind of baby hands McGee your shit away from him, and it's just like, okay, well, better,
Awesome.
you know what? Hey, you know what? Maybe if I gripple grapple you and bring you closer, you'll be better at this.
I'm already next to him. He moves
Jericho.
here too.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
That's my turn.
Jericho, you're grippled and grappled.
There is nowhere in this room that this thing can't grab.
Yeah, I know, right? 21 hits it. 7 damage. Wait, do you
And
have
it's
this?
the only
Wait, no, you
thing-
have.
Oh, sorry, I
wait,
didn't
you use
click twice.
You
Use
use
the boar.
dexterity, don't you, for your attacks, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Sorry.
it's fine. Don't worry about it. Or wait, or does it say all attacks when it's grappled?
But he
target
also
is
has
strange,
flanking.
dead, strength, and dead. It's and the roper can't. Yeah, okay, no, it's just strength. So if you use dexterity, it's fine. Yeah, that does hit it. So that's
7 and 4.
7
I double clicked. I'm sorry.
and 4. Okay. And are you gonna try again with your other hand? I mean, it's you just roll with just a normal
It's a normal
thing.
roll.
You're totally fine doing it.
All right. Hit or no?
Nope, that does not hit it.
All right.
It's wised up and it turned you upside down so that you wouldn't hit it, and then flipped you back up, and it also screams at you with its stank breath. Joe, how you doing there?
Doing great. Watching all my kids do a real good job today. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna go for this one today.
Oh, nice. Toll the dead. Bring out that cowbell.
Told the dead.
What's it
Okay.
need? What's it need? What kind of roll?
Wisdom
Uh,
save.
Wisdom save. Shit.
Ooh.
No. Okay. You ring the doorbell of the fucking of skeletons, and they all come out and they just start screaming at him.
Let's see. I
Roll.
man, I roll for damage so rarely. So it's roll, and then what do we got?
Roll 1d12.
1d12. Okay. Okay.
And then, what does it take for failing it?
It takes a full 8 necrotic damage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. Hey, not bad. I'm gonna say chunk. It doesn't have ears, But the creepy sound of a skeleton screaming slurs at it kind of freaks it out.
Traffic cone.
This piercer has died. Cheer the beer. I mean, I don't have any doubt that you could get out of this. You're a very strong young lady.
Oh yeah, what should I? Well,
If you want to get out, you can roll strength. However, if you attack because you use strength as your thing, you will roll with disadvantage.
Attack rolls are not strength checks.
Is it? I thought it was just
Plus
anything
it-
that uses strength.
No, it's
Strength
like
checks and
initiative
strength
is an
rolling.
initiative is like a dex check, but attack rolls are just attack rolls. It doesn't matter either way because she's restrained, which means she has disadvantage, but she's
Right.
flanking, so she has advantage.
Yeah.
So it cancels out.
All right, whatever.
I'll
Anyway,
do
just
the
kill-
check
just
anyway.
Do normal rolls.
Okay, well that'll be your
okay.
turn, but you'll be free.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Yeah, that's why.
That was a bonus. Okay, the usual.
Yeah, no, you failed that. Oh wait, no, it's normal. No,
That was
I
a
forgot
1 and a
flanking. Flanking
20.
makes it. Oh wait, flanking
That's
makes it
a
normal. So yes, you
down.
did fail it. Well,
Fumble!
let me just
it.
pull up the failure chart.
Oh, no.
Who is a big
There
failure?
have been so
tonight?
many ones
Why
and
is-
20s in the night already.
Where's our pin messages? Where them pinos? Where them?
I mean, there's
the
a 10%
pins?
chance of hider.
Where's them pins? Where's them pins? Where my big old beer at? Let's see. What you got? Roll a D100 for me. I put it in your hands.
The lower the better.
43.
Okay.
43. 43. Bad timing. You dropped the last in the initiative order to combat, but do not go again this turn. Okay? So you're now after the roper. And you don't get to go again.
Well, my fire's still there. Can that effect happen anyway?
Is it a concentration?
Because it's kind of
or
on its
anything?
own now.
It is, so when you transform into bear mode, you can't cast spells, but you can keep your concentration on them.
Okay, well, he hasn't, like, hit you or anything, so yeah. How much damage does it do? Just roll for a damage on it. Because, I don't know if you guys knew this, but this is probably the best strategy since it can't really move.
2d6.
I was waiting for that.
Here, come here, kid.
Does it just?
Oh, any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a saving throw or take damage.
Oh, so it's at the end of his turn. Okay, so
Yeah,
she can also slam it into him.
I mean, she already did her thing and she fucked up, so I mean,
Yeah.
I can't move it as a bear though.
yeah.
Yeah, you
So-
can. You can't
What?
cast new spells, but you can use the ones you've already used.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, do you just
Oh.
want to shove it up against it a little bit more?
Sure.
Okay, you just kind of squish it up again there. Roll 2d6.
Okay.
You just kind of squish his face in it, just like, oh, he's a salty boy. He's a salty boy.
If you ram the sphere into
6
creature, the
damage.
creature must make a dexterity saving throw.
Ah, okay. I mean, fucking, that's not its thing. No.
Yeah, you take 2d6, which is 6.
Oh. You just like a grandma, like each a piece, each a piece, each a piece, and you're just shoving a big fire orb in its face. Hey Serena.
Yeah.
You have to come out from behind there sometime, little girl. Come on, come play with old Pylon Jones.
Yeah, sure.
It's the
Squiggly
brother of
squaggly.
Halloween Jack.
Hey guys,
Squiggly squaggly.
Hi.
let's get some hex action.
Okay. Where's that skull? Boosh. You can't see it from behind the fucking fireball, but hey, it's there. Trust me.
Okay. Shouldn't the fireball be on the right? Like in its own square?
I just imagined it's fucking.
It's just like rubbing up against him.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, oh fuck, that's the
Yeah,
wrong
I got
guy.
him.
Buns are burning.
I wish you could see this, but on the stream, this is hilarious because I'm just kind of.
I'll open the stream right now.
No.
No, 16 doesn't hit it.
It doesn't?
No, your bolt flies into it and it like slams into it and just pops against its hard rock-like carapace. But as you do, like little dead flakes of itself start coming off of it. But no, you didn't.
Okay, I'm just gonna...
Just gotta run back out of. Oh, ooh, run, little girl, run! All right, it's
I
the
wonder what's
Roper's
over
turn.
there.
It has 3 of its tendrils already like in use. So I mean, he could still. Can he do it, folks? Can he do it, folks? Can he do it, folks? Can he do it? Can he do it?
He's gonna
Ah!
go for 2 stalagmites.
I mean, he could still hit you. He's got room to spare. He's gonna do it with
Is it
disadvantage. I mean, I don't know if he could. That's wait. Okay, that's 1 stalagmite. That's no, wait, no, that's 2. Shit. Okay. All right, come here, Joe. Come here. Come get this boy a hug. Come get this boy a big old hug. Does 21 hit you?
Probably.
Well, come on in.
I'll be right back.
Hi guys.
You are
Howdy.
In the party.
grappled, and then is gonna. Where's the real attack? Is it even a
See,
part?
this
of
is
it?
a team bonding exercise.
I mean, I guess this isn't in there, so he's just gonna like up to you, and he's gonna take a bite out your rear because he didn't like when you slapped it the last time.
Aw, I was so excited.
Crap!
That's what you get.
I just want to do this cool thing. God. Okay, well it's still in the fire, so you fucking make it orbit up, roll it up. 2d6. Come on.
This.
Just roll 2d6.
Yeah, I was seeing. Okay.
7. Dear Lord. You guys aren't even really killing. It's just fucking orb that's killing this thing. Even further, it sets it even more on fire, and it's like, I would
He's even
set
making the
this over to
face.
you guys, but I love you too much.
Okay.
So Ruffle, it's your turn. You were
Hey,
fighting-
wait, did the Roper end its turn?
Yeah, I did. He took the damage from
Alright, cool.
the fire.
So it just occurred to me that like I already have like disadvantage from being grappled on attack rolls.
Yeah.
Does that? So if I were to attack with my longbow, would I get double disadvantage?
No,
You
or
would just
like
go back to
Damage.
normal disadvantage because you are flanking, but you would put that back to bad if you use your bow.
Essentially, you can have any amount of disadvantage, like 10 disadvantage sources, but if you have 1 advantage, then it's a normal roll.
well, shit. Why don't I
Oh,
just
wait,
like?
really?
Yep.
Shit! Pop him up! Pop his ass!
Yeah.
Light him up!
Fuck.
Can you do it? Can you do it? No.
No. What the fuck?
Okay, see, your arms are restrained, so it was up to old Grippy and Grabby, your 2 bird feet, and you tried to do it, but Grippy and Grabby haven't had very much practice, and you just kind of dropped an arrow on the ground.
Oh no.
It kind of like it pushes you up against its face just so that you can so it can feel something.
I have +8 on that roll. Why am I so bad?
It was never meant to
bad
be. Hey, Face
Oh,
Smasher, as the one non-coward who isn't grappled, how do you feel?
Feels pretty good.
Okay.
I'm just debating if I want to do the Great Weapon Mastery. Do it live.
You have
Oh.
advantage.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh!
Diggity.
Oh!
Face Smasher's angry.
Oh! Oh shit! You knocked the fuck out of this dude. It was like a bully just like punched the dude so hard like all of his teeth came out and he like looks back at you with one big black eye and he's just like
I just wish I could roll my damage better. God damn it!
You rolled 25 damage.
That's half. That's like
That's
mid range of
really
my
good.
die.
What are you talking about? It's so bloodied.
I rolled a 6.
You
And
have
a
another
4 on a
attack because you
D12.
crit him.
Oh shit! I do. Okay, well. fair enough.
Oh
Do it
my
again!
God.
Kobe!
No.
Okay, damn it.
This one you were feeling yourself too much
I
and you just
forgot it
kind of
was on
chopped
crits, too.
bad. Jericho? How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty angry that I'm constantly grappled by this thing, and it really killed that really nice, cute thing that was like that for some reason stuttered on its abs.
friend, Tori.
Your little
Yep.
friend.
Ow!
Nope.
Well, guess
You got
what I
another
can
one.
do?
Like a magic whale.
Oh,
with
that
a
works.
flippered like a...
Oh.
Okay.
I like where all the damage came from.
Okay.
That was a sensitive spot.
All right.
It's like-
Okay. Okay.
Tickled him a little bit.
Does this count? Does this count? Does he get on his second attack? Does he get sneak attack?
Yeah, the only thing with sneak attack is you can only get it once per turn.
Okay.
It doesn't matter which you hit it with.
Okay. All right. Well,
All right.
1 damage,
I cut an artery.
and then 11 damage. I don't know anymore. This is fucking goofy. Whatever. It swung you so bad that
Fine.
like you stabbed it right in its stupid big eye, and you hit its stupid big brain, and it shrieks and screams and drops all of you, and it like slumps over backwards with its mouth hanging open as a air of gray air just kind of like flows out of its mouth, and it dies. Congratulations, you've defeated
Nice.
my Roper challenge.
You didn't even get to bite us. I'm sorry, Krunk.
No.
No fun for you.
As the commotion dies down, you hear more. You hear some footsteps coming out from behind you, or from the same place where Tori came from, and out from there walks Tori
Yay!
again.
Oh,
Except
okay.
make a okay. He's like, whoa, that was scary. Oh, my payload went everywhere. Oh, man. And he kind of, like, walks over to the crystals and starts picking them up and walking them over to his minecart. I'm just going to bring it over to him so he doesn't have to, like, yeah.
Here,
Hey.
let me help you. Let me help
Sorry.
you.
Thanks, mister. You sure are nice.
Tori, you're looking.
Can I roll advantage on a sleight of hand?
Ooh.
What are you trying to do?
Homeboy,
Maybe take a crystal.
just go for it.
Wait, I was gonna. Okay.
As you help him, you pocket one of the crystals into your pouch. He does not seem to notice. In fact, it kind of looks like he was looking at you while you did it, and he's still like, thanks for helping me, mister!
No problem.
As he continues to fill up his cart with those crystals again. Did
Hey,
you...
is there any- Sorry.
Tori, you're looking surprisingly not dead now.
Yeah, that happens.
So, is that
Okay.
you? And I point at the dead Tori.
It was me, but I got better.
Oh yeah, that happens.
How?
Roll investigation. Eh, 10.
Just barely.
You know what? It didn't even need... This is all I wanted you to know is if you picked up on the fact that the Tori that's dead has a number that has the letter T on it, and then 125. This new Tori has a T and 126 on it.
How
I
many times have
see.
you died?
Oh.
126!
Wow.
Yeah, I should have seen. Are you the only one here?
On this level, I was told I was supposed to be mining, but the crystals haven't been coming through very often, which is sad. There's not enough labor for me to do. I've been in that back room for about 3 weeks, just chipping and chopping away at this crystal, waiting for it to grow out.
So they grow.
Yep, out of the ground, like all crystals do, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So Tori,
Uh-huh.
what are these crystals? Because these are like really prettier than the ones I've seen.
I'm not allowed to tell you. I don't know, but I'm not allowed to tell you. Wait. Oh, man. And he pulls a gun out of his, like, vest and shoots
Oh,
himself
God.
in the head.
No, Tori.
Oh. Wait, did he just shoot it? Oh, God.
Oh.
I go and take his gun.
Yeah, seriously.
It has one round in it, and
Oh,
he used it.
What
And
kind
it's
of gun
is
is it?
marked punishment.
it's
And
a-
then
oh, God.
another Tory walks out.
Oh my god.
But is this like a legit gun?
I mean, yeah, it's like a hand cannon kind of gun.
Okay, yeah, I take that.
Okay, well, now you have his gun. He's like, I don't know if that's okay.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
And he walks over to his cart and he's just like, so what are you guys doing down here? And he pushes his old dead body out of the way and walks over to his cart.
We're trying to find your boss.
Yeah, we heard.
That's
that
right!
having
You're
trouble
looking
with
for the head
crystals.
elf!
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Could you lead us down to the lower?
can I? And he pushes his cart back onto this thing, and he walks over to it. I could take you there in a jiffy. Just follow me. And he gets on his.
Oh boy!
He gets on his cart, and he slowly starts going by, and he's like, "Yep, we elves know this entire cavern from the back of our hands." And let me just reveal the rest of this right quick.
I was really curious what was on the left.
Yep, this whole
Whoa.
place, we know it real good. Oh, shit. Fuck, this isn't a part of the map.
Oh, God.
We know real
And then the
good.
track stops.
Every part of
Damn,
it
tracks.
for, like, the back of our hands, because we live in... Oh, shit, I forgot the bridge was out! And you just hear him go into the dark abyss, and you hear a sploosh.
Is it like a sort of body hitting ground sploosh or like a water sploosh?
Like a water sploosh.
You okay down there, Tori?
You need your gun?
You just gotta hear very faintly.
I did not hear that.
Yeah, that didn't come through at all.
Yeah, I know, right? Spooky.
Hey, did Ruffle hear that?
I mean, Ruffles past. Like, man, roll perception, because your perception is based on your ears, your eyes, not your ears.
Actually, she gets advantage on sight, but she still has. He still has 20 passive perception on every other kind of perception.
Okay, well, okay, it's faint, but it's just kind of like, yeah, no, it's okay, guys, don't worry about it, I'm okay. And then you hear the sploosh.
Again?
No, that was what she heard.
Oh, on the way down. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Better go the other way.
Well, hold on. Actually, I'm doing some counting. 1, 2.
Can we see any further than what we're seeing right now?
I mean, this is what you see. You see inky black darkness and kind of the movement of water against a slight glint of light.
Does the part of the bridge that isn't out seem sturdy?
Sturdy.
You wanna
Yeah,
test?
I mean, he was
question.
on it with a minecart, and then he went under. In fact, let me just reveal. Let me just show you. Here, I'll show
I have a
you
question.
this.
Question.
Oh, okay.
Since Ruffles' eyes are so good.
Thank you, Ruffle.
Question.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up, Joe?
So, how many people can fit on Trier's back?
Chirir is a large creature. I would say about 2, maybe.
All right, sick. All right. So if we can actually get safely down to the 2nd floor right now if we want.
Oh, are we gonna feather fall down there?
Yeah, because we can set 2 people up on Chirir, at least, right? And then doing the math.
Just have the
2,
lightest ones on Trier's back.
2.
I've got rope.
Yeah, you got rope, and then Chirir, I can give a balloon. Then I can give a balloon to one other person, and then I could cast levitate or feather fall or whatever on somebody else as well.
Maybe
I would like a
but if you have
balloon.
rope, that works too. So anyway,
Face
both of us-
Smasher wants a balloon.
Okay, I'll give Face Smasher a balloon.
Okay.
God.
Here's
I
one,
tie it in
just-
that like child loop around his hand, so you.
That's a great idea.
Just a super quick question.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Do we want to jump down there right now, or would we just... I mean, there could be shit up here.
Well, up to you. You don't have to go down.
We don't really
give me
know
one
what's in the
second.
water.
The dog is. I had the dog outside, and he's kind of whimpering, and I feel very bad. So give me a sec.
All right.
Gather your thoughts. I will be right back.
Okay. So do you guys just want to power through this, or do you want to explore a bit?
I'm okay with powering through. I'm
Yeah.
probably gonna have to wrap up pretty soon because we've been going for a good
Yeah.
amount of time.
For a while.
Alright.
So if we want to get
With
to a
us
good,
jumping off into
good
the
point.
unknown and then
Good
starting.
end point, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Bit right there.
Doing the math.
I know Face Smasher's probably just like looking down, like very concerned with what's under the water.
Mm.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, sure here.
Yeah.
No, you're a bear.
Oh, bear noise.
Rawr.
Brr.
There you go.
Do you know light? The cantrip?
No.
You're a bear.
What?
I demand
Negative
bear
sounding
noises.
bear noise.
She's a bear. She's gonna get you.
All right.
No,
Joe, I don't assume you do either.
Huh? Light? Yeah, I don't
I'm
think
back,
so.
by the
Can
way.
you use cantrips when you can't use spells?
No, you cannot use cantrips. Those are just fair.
They're still spells, yeah.
Yeah, so we could jump down,
You could.
or we could find out where his freaking clones are coming from.
Okay, well, you want to check
Yeah,
that out?
What was at the other end of the tracks?
Yeah,
what
hold
you'd
on.
like to
I at
do?
least want to peek on the other side of the tracks.
Okay.
Unless we
Okay.
want to go.
Yeah, no,
swim and
that's
climb.
totally fine. So over here, this is where he was coming from. Do you guys want to just go down there?
Is that down or up?
That is down. That leads down.
I mean, there's stairs.
Hi, Joe. You're in like a wall.
Oh,
That's
am
cool
I?
and
Okay.
all, but you know, whatever.
Better go down.
All
I
right,
didn't
you
know that
guys
was
head
all.
down. There is some mine carts leading down into it. And did I put that in here? Oh, I don't know if I made a map for this. Wait, no. Fuck, I didn't. Okay, I'll just tell you what's down there. I made a map for it, but I didn't put it on Roll20, and I feel really bad about it. But you go down, and you see there is like a minecart cart leading out, and you see a ton of dead Tories just everywhere, sprawled out. And there's just like a path where the minecart was coming out of, and some of the Tories are like eaten a little bit, like there are little tiny bites taken out of it. They're just all dead. A lot of them look like they starved to death.
Huh.
Oh no.
Great.
Is there like an obvious place where it looks like they were like coming out
Like a
of?
chute
The train
or
track.
something.
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna use a charge in my wand of magic detection.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, this is interesting, actually. Okay, so you see from where he was digging, this one crystal that he kept, like, digging out of the ground, that kept growing out of the ground, you can see that there's a little bit of magic coming off of it.
What school of magic?
Does the wand tell you that?
It tells. Let me pull it up.
Yeah, I want to make sure. If not, you can roll Arcana to find out.
For the duration, you can sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can see a faint aura around a creature in an area that bears magic, and you learn in School of Magic, if any.
Okay, necrotic.
Uh,
Yeah. Ain't that some shit?
Oh.
hey, Sharir. Oh wait, no, you're still a bear.
Yeah, no inspiration.
Hmm.
I walk over to you anyway and just kind of like tap you with my paw.
No, wait, I'm not the bear.
Oh. Wait, who's
Oh,
it?
oh wait, are you not a bear anymore?
No, I am.
No, she's still there.
Okay, yeah, you can't cast guidance on me.
I know.
Yeah.
It's a thought that counts.
Okay, yeah, I'll try to use my own Arcana to see what this could be used for.
Okay, roll Arcana. No. The best you can kind of figure out is that it's emanating from the crystal. It has a kind of it's all routed within it, and it's kind of packed within the crystal itself and its root.
If I stick out a mage hand and touch it, does it like react?
No.
What if I jiggle it a bit?
Nope.
What if I pull it out?
He's been mining it.
How do you?
He's been
Yeah.
touching
I know,
all
this
over
is-
it.
I'll just so that we
That's
can get
fine.
over it. Any kind of like contact with it does not seem to have any kind of real effect. There is no like you can't just like hit if you hit it or flick it or whatever. It doesn't really do anything. It's just emanating necrotic magic from it.
And Tori hasn't come back yet,
Nope.
Well, at least that means he didn't die in the water.
which is actually bad for us.
Well, I mean, it means that we
Not really,
we
that
might not
means-
necessarily die going in the water.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I can freaking swim.
But, I mean,
Wait, is
with
there
my
anywhere?
balloons-
Sorry, go ahead, Joe.
Oh, I was saying, just with balloons and levitation and rope and whatever, we're gonna have no problem getting to the second floor.
Yeah, you can definitely jump down there.
Is there any way out of this room?
Yeah, you can just walk back the way you came.
Oh no, I was just wondering if it's like it goes any lower.
No, it's just this one place that it seems like he dug himself out. He dug it himself.
So it's just a dead end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
okay,
a dead
let's
end.
just go back up.
I really wish I put the room in because it would have been hilarious just to see a bunch of dead kids everywhere.
Oh god.
All right,
So
so you
if,
come back
I'm
out
kind of
of
glad.
this main room.
Those balloons give us levitate.
Then give you
They give you
levitate
featherfall.
or
Or
featherfall.
it's or yeah.
So could we just fly across to the other side?
You would have to
Could
get
do
a
that.
really good jump for
guess.
that. It's like gliding,
Maybe.
kind of.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's. Isn't there like a little? I thought there was like a little edge. Oh wait, no, it's wall. Okay,
Yeah.
you would have to fly.
Yeah, let's just go back.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are gonna just jump down into the inky black water.
I would at least like to attempt to go across.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Let me. So the balloon can cast levitate or use the effects of levitate.
I can cast the spell levitate.
Let me find the actual name of this thing. It is called Balloon Pack. This backpack contains the spirit of an air elemental and a compact leather balloon. While you are wearing the backpack, you can deploy the balloon as an action, gain the effect as a levitate spell for 10 minutes, targeting yourself and requiring no condition. Alternatively, you can use a reaction to deploy the balloon you're following to gain the effect of Featherfall spell for yourself. Either when the spell ends, the balloon slowly deflates as the air elemental spirit escapes and returns to the elemental plane of air. As the balloon deflates, you descend gently towards the ground for up to 60 feet. If you are still in the air at the end of the distance, you fall if you have no other means of staying aloft. After the spirit departs, the backpack's property is unusable unless the backpack is recharged after 1 hour in the elemental air node, which binds another spirit to the backpack. You didn't get the bag. There were like
so the balloons
7
are one
balloons
use,
in there, so you only have 2 balloons.
Yeah, we only have 2. Okay.
Okay, and sorry, what was the condition for the air elemental to leave?
Well, either when the spell ends, the balloon slowly deflates, or if the spell ends or it deflates.
Okay, so does the spell end naturally, or if it like gets dispelled?
I assume when you use it, it kind of gets used up.
Yeah,
it
you have 60 feet of falling, basically. If you use Featherfall, you fall for 60 feet gently.
Okay, so basically we only have 2 of these, so we have to either float across or just go down.
I've got, or how far down does the cliff go?
Just about 60 feet.
Okay.
Yeah,
Safe for convenience.
Safely fall. Yeah.
I've got.
Do we need to use up these, or could we just like rope it instead of using?
Shit, homie, you could jump this shit.
Yeah,
it's
I've got
water.
You can jump if you want.
I got pythons and
I'm just roping down already. I'm pretty much.
Okay, Jericho's
You know
going
what?
ahead of us. Yeah.
You know what? Fuck
Gonna
this.
investigate.
I'm
Waters
jumping.
just in case.
You're
Okay.
just gonna jump? No
I'm
balloon?
a fucking
Okay.
water creature.
No,
Like
I'm
fucking, like, what's her face in Atlantis? You just got, no, you know what?
Woo!
Yeah, no, like, what's her face in Atlantis? You just kind of, like, swan dive into the water.
I'm like, I'm out, bitches, and I just swam dive in.
Alright.
I invite
Jericho's roping his
Ruffle
way down.
to climb up onto Chirir with me in my balloon.
How
I've got-
else would
I've
you
got a
like
rope.
to go down into the water of unknown mystery?
I said
Well,
I
I'm
invite.
climbing
I didn't
down
say
so
she
that
had
I
to-
can.
or
I mean,
shine
the
the
rest
torch
of you,
over
the other
everything.
4.
Face Masher's gonna follow Jericho's rope down, if that's cool.
Yeah?
You just have the
Yeah, I
balloon
think
to
so
hold on
too.
for later. Okay,
Yeah,
that's cool.
he's got a pretty balloon, damn it.
Yeah, you want to see the balloon? Okay. Hey Chirir, can I hitch a ride with you?
Pretty much right there.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Wait,
this
are you
is-
gonna
this
tie
will
a
take you
balloon to
different
the
map,
to the
so-
stair?
Yeah, I'm gonna untie a balloon to Chirir.
Oh god, it's
I mean, I just
adorable.
want to know. I
Yeah.
just want to know if you guys are going down or not, because it just basically gonna put you in the same place.
I'm Mary Poppinsing this shit.
You're Mary Poppins, y'all. Give me a sec. You guys should be right
Are we?
here.
Are we in two
Sorry,
different
there were
rooms?
2 different versions of how this was gonna go down.
Oh,
Sorry, let me just with that. And
Yeah, let's just ignore that.
this. And with
oh, we made it across.
I probably should have done this before, but whatever. You guys you come down into the inky black water. It's very dark. Some of your dark vision helps. Yes, you were a bear. Thank you for that. Yep.
You see that?
It's very deep down into the water. You can't see anything below it. Even with your supreme vision, it's just that deep and that dark. There's some you can hear
Are we
dripping.
swimming on
water
the
falling
surface
in.
right now?
The what?
Are we just swimming on the surface of it right
Yeah,
now?
you're just treading water on the surface. You can swim in any direction you like. Basically, you're in black cave water.
Wait, we've all got levitate though, so we could just be above the water.
If we want.
Some of you can. The rest can't.
How about 2 of you?
Well, no, you can. Like I said, you can just use Chirir as an amazing bear dirigible. And
Well, you can
just
swim.
or just ride Chirir.
What are you people? What are you afraid of? Oh, my bits and lockers would get all wet if I stay in this water.
Hey man,
Ew.
okay. She is wearing jean fabric, basically. She's wearing denim overalls, and that stuff sucks if it's all squidgy and wet. So if she doesn't have to be wet, she's not gonna get wet.
Ruffle
Fair
will climb
enough.
him up on Shirir just because it's like flying.
Okay.
Isn't that like one of the Kenku things
Oh.
everyone
Yeah.
always wants?
Perception
can't feel like
16. Yeah, okay, I'll reveal a little bit for you. You just kind of see a wall over here. Also, Jericho, you hear kind of a... And,
no, it's Pittori.
from the right, you could hear, like, something has gotten into the water and is coming towards you.
Oh.
Everybody,
Nope.
swim.
Suckers in the water.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm like sprinting up Sharir.
You all just get on top of the bear.
Okay, I cast levitate. I cast levitate on Jareer.
Okay, you tie the balloon to it.
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
You
Either
tie
way.
the balloon to Charir, or are you just levitating as a spell?
Yeah, she can be. I can use it as a spell.
Okay.
But she does have the balloon with her though.
Like a goddamn parade float, she slowly rises out of the water
Yeah,
as circus music starts playing.
she can go up to 20 feet in the air.
Okay?
From the water.
Okay.
You
Can you-
begin
can
to
you
float
put us-
over the water.
Can you put us on top of Sharir?
Well,
Just
Okay.
well, let's see.
Hold on.
face-
Just imagine a big bear is just
Hold
grabbing
on, wait,
you.
wait. I can do this.
To back.
To front. Because to back will... Oh, wait. Yeah, no, this is right. Okay, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
As you
Yeah,
guys kind of...
fucking-
Yeah. Jericho's just kind of hanging out. Jericho, you're starting to
He's
feel something, like, slowly come up towards your feet. Like, you can feel the water being displaced.
Ah, crap.
Get on the bear.
You maybe grab onto its footsies. Okay, as you do
But,
that, from where you were...
Levitate can only handle up to 500 pounds.
Oh.
Oh no.
200 pounds.
okay, well...
Dang,
So,
our parade is canceled.
Say hello to your new friend.
We got the balloon and the levitate. Though.
Jericho, say hi to your new
Guys.
friend. This guy.
Oh shit.
It comes up and it just kind of comes up, it slowly rises out of the water as if it wasn't trying to spook you, even though it totally did, because it's even creepier. And it's like it starts scratching its arm. And it's like, you are not from here, yes.
Well, I'm not a water cat, but so pretty much.
Wait, so can we cliffhanger this? Because I think that Face Smasher has to leave,
Jeez, you're
right?
creepy.
Yeah. I don't have a whole ton of time.
I think we should just wrap up this encounter.
Yeah, so we'll
Yeah,
just...
yeah.
Or we're just gonna
Let's hear what he has to say.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
He gives you a smile as best as he could, and he kind of moves towards you and it's like, I could help you get to safety.
I want to roll insight.
Let
Okay.
me roll insight. He's talking to me.
You can both roll inside. It'll be an advantage. Who
Yeah,
cares?
group.
It's
You
just
put
about
him on an
who
actual
wants to
square.
believe him.
Okay. He...
Good lord.
Yeah.
Wow!
Just gonna go
Okay.
right
Immediately,
along.
as a
Good luck.
fellow water creature, I
Yes,
immediately trust him.
You're just like, hey, so what? So what? Because the brother got tentacles and shit, you think he's trying to get
Yeah.
you? Man, fuck you, cat man!
Well,
No,
I know you, so.
Jericho, you can tell that he is trying to get something from you, but it's not really a hustle. He's just trying to get something from you. Kind of like, the homeless guy is washing your windshield kind of way. He's just like, if you like, I can help you get safely to shore.
And
Sounds
what
great.
would I have to do for you?
Give items, something, trinkets, like your...
You want this jug?
He looks at the jug and he's like, yes,
Oh,
drink
okay.
it, give, I will bring you to shore.
I give him the jug.
He just
he
toss it
grabs
into
it
the
and
water.
he holds it and he just kind of like, and he points in this direction and he goes under the water and just kind of disappears.
Oh, so he just points us and leaves immediately.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Whee!
Can do.
Onward.
Oh no.
Okay. Don't go into naked blackness. Yep. So he was telling you the truth. That is indeed where the shore is.
I need to dry off. Let's take a short rest.
Okay.
I can
and we
literally
can,
magic this in a few seconds.
Well, either way, maybe you guys just want to take a rest, because you were being manhandled by a big squid man, but it's also time to wrap it up, because it's almost 6, and
Yeah.
some people gotta go. So we will
Some
pick
people
this
Take
up.
care of your girl.
We won't be meeting next week, because that is when Tip of the Hats is happening, and I'm gonna be in...
We'll be watching you this time.
Tip of the tat.
Yep,
Everyone to
going
go
to
donate.
Trip of
I'll
the-
be on at Saturday for the community thing.
He
for TFNS.
will. I'm gonna scream at you, maybe.
Yeah.
Scream at him loud.
Yeah, so everybody who came, thanks. I wanted to talk about some fan art that some people did, or like a couple people did. 2 people. The guy who did fan art last time, and Medley, who painted a very nice thing. If I could get like a link to those, because I'm very bad at this and I don't know how to do my own job.
Here's a sec. I got you. I got you, bro.
Okay. Yeah. If anyone here wants to, there
Some
we go.
Discord.
All right. We have this, a depiction of the fucking drinking contest from the very first session, where fucking Serena somehow outdid a big fat guy in a drinking contest.
This was drawn by our local bird.
Yay!
Our bird! She's right there! It's her! Right
It's
there!
me.
And what a beautiful bird she
And
is.
Suck up.
Oh my gosh.
Joe.
Literally my girlfriend.
Joe just
Joe just
Got
fucking made a picture of, like... Can't she just drew a pic? Oh my god, and there's a bear at the bush, too! And the sweet rolls!
Like Winnie the Pooh.
And the single and the bag of beans! Oh my god, this is awesome!
This
and then-
one is
about
one
the
of my
ones from
favorite
Matt?
sessions we've done so far.
there's one of me, there's one of Face Smasher, there's one of
Yeah. I don't
Yeah, the
know
whole
who
set.
that guy is. I feel
it's
really
Max,
bad
right?
about it. If you could link
That's
me
Max.
to his Twitter, that would
Yeah,
be
here,
so
hold on.
good.
Let me give you a link before we depart. Yeah.
It's
Yes.
Max is my name, boy.
Yeah, that one. That's the guy.
Yeah, well,
He
that's
has a
his.
pumpkin
That is
face.
his Twitter name. You all should go, and you should all follow him, and he should be
there's a
like,
link.
"What?" It's a link.
It's
It's
He
a
also
link.
did others. It's all on his Twitter under like
Yeah, I'll look it up.
media.
Yeah, and they got a Tumblr too.
He did this one of Ruffle, this one of Face Smasher, and his bear, Charir. all the cool kids. What else? Let's just peruse. Let's just peruse his style. There's a lot of memes and stuff. I would like to get to the things that are about us, please.
Hold
Go to
on.
media.
Yeah, just go to media.
Fuck,
up
I'm
top.
bad at this!
Here.
scroll up and there's
Right.
on the left-hand side.
There's one. It's me yelling about an elevator.
Right.
Jericho in a bag as he screams
Serena.
and gets that dollar. There's a pumpkin.
That was the best one.
Wait. There's like apparently I should ask him if I should use this for the stream thumbnails.
I think he mentioned that he mentioned
As
that
long
you
as
can
it's
as long as you give credit.
Oh,
Yeah.
most definitely.
I think, but
there's one
What
of
if they're rolling
Serena
the die?
just
and
in
her
case.
octopus hair. And I think we saw this one last week. But yeah, I am always very happy to see fan art of anything that I do, because it means that someone actually liked it. So if you like at any point are just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna draw something, then please go for it. Yeah, but
It's awesome to see.
yeah, we all enjoy it. So I guess until next time, which will be in 2 weeks, we will explore the rest of Mystery Cavern, and
Plenty
maybe
of time to set up.
yeah, plenty of time. Actually, none time, because I will be working all week, trying to raise money for kids. Go to Tip of the Hats, so follow it on Twitch, on Twitter, all these things. Go to tipofthehats.org, find out what is Tip of the Hats. And I guess I should also thank the people who, anybody who donated. There's Saro, as always. Captain Scrapples resubbed. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, Okay, I gotta go get ready to leave for Disneyland, because Kitty and I are going to Disneyland!
We're going to
Disneyland! 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 Disneyland!